Getting you ready for game time. Join me, Sal from Behind New York Basketball, as I announce play-by-play. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe, because now we're about to go live. Entering the pregame, we now present Sal from Behind New York Basketball. And what's good, everyone? Welcome in. Glad to have you guys in the stream being a part here. Once again tonight on the channel as we get the greatest rivalry in the history of the NBA going down tonight here. The LA Lakers on the road to take on the Boston Celtics, and some big injury update news entering this game tonight as the Celtics come in as gigantic favorites in this game. Right now the line sits at Boston, a 15.5 point favorite tonight. The Celtics looking to take care of business on their home floor, as they are the league-leading team in the NBA, record of 37-11. So if you guys are just tuning in, no LeBron, no AD tonight in this matchup for LA. So they're without their top two stars in this game. Tall task ahead for the Lakers. They're just 7-17 on the road this season, tied for 24th in the NBA in road games so far this season for the Lakers. And for the Celtics, they come into this matchup record of 37-11, 22-2 in their home floor. League leading team in the NBA. 2 straight victories for Boston. Lakers have lost 2 in a row, currently tied for 9th right now in the Western Conference alongside Utah, record of 24-25. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Welcome back, everybody, for being a part here once again. And Celtics looking to see if they can take care of business in this game for tonight here. Alex, welcome back in, man. We got Christian, Adam, Hockey from Home, Uncle Pizzle. Glad to have you all join in. Yep, I heard about that. So, Seahawks and Commanders have their new head coaches. I saw Dan Quinn for the Commanders there. Best of luck there to Washington for the future. I saw the Patriots, win in the last hour. They got a new offensive coordinator from the Cleveland Browns. They got the new offensive coordinator from. So there's been a lot of new changes lately, I know, for NFL in terms of the coaching. Within the last 24 hours for a couple head coaches, and then positional positions as well for position coaches. Yeah, if we could go back in time, watch the Lakers Celtics Legends play. Oh man, I wish. Yeah, I was born in '95, so I missed that time there between Magic and Bird. But man, a classic. I wish I would have been alive during those days of the old Boston Garden when they had those games. going on? Yeah, glad to have you guys back in. Jeffrey, welcome back in the stream, man. That was a tough one last night for PC, but they were right in that game with UConn all throughout. That was such a long game last night, but man, Devin Carter, just what a soldier he was. He was hobbled, but he was still playing to the final whistle last night. Vegas, welcome back in, man. Glad to have you back in on the stream. Charliso, welcome back on board. Yeah, tough one, but based on the looks of it yesterday, PC should definitely be able to get to the tournament this year based on how they played against UConn. They just gotta keep on stringing solid wins, pick up some more signature wins, and just avoid the bad losses, and they'll be able to make their way into the tournament because there's teams out in front of them right now that are just doing themselves no favor to get into the bracket right now. Memphis has lost, I believe, 4 straight conference games. They lost last night against Rice in a home game for Memphis, which Rice, I believe, had single-digit wins entering that game. And I don't know what in the world happened. They had Caleb Mills get injured. Everything was rolling for that team. They were 15-2, and now they're really in danger of missing the tournament for Memphis, for the Memphis Tigers as of late. We're gonna start off tip-off in around 13 minutes from now. So usually these TNT games tip off at like 4 minutes past the bottom of the hour, but this one's gonna tip off around 7:45, so we got a little bit more time here in the pregame. Joel Embiid had a lateral meniscus injury. That's why he didn't play against the Nuggets on Saturday, as he was a late scratch from that game. So Joel Embiid, he'll be reevaluated around the weekend for Embiid for that injury update. But big news right here tonight. Anthony Davis listed out tonight due to an Achilles tendon issue and also a left hip spasm, so he is out, and also LeBron is out. So if you guys haven't been paying attention to the injury report, or if this is the first time that you've been hearing tonight, both LeBron and AD are not playing tonight. LeBron out due to a left ankle injury, plus 2 other players listed out tonight for the Lakers, Cam Reddish and Gabe Vincent. The Celtics only have 1 player listed out, that's Luke Cornett tonight, due to a hamstring injury. So their entire starting line is back, and this is the final meeting this season for the regular season between Boston and LA. And the Celtics picked up a win on Christmas Day in the first meeting at the Lakers arena, 126-115. So the Celtics starters, they were rolling in that game. All 5 starters, they scored double figures. Every single starter scored at least 18 on Christmas Day against LA. And then Davis shredded the Celtics. He dropped down 40 tonight without Davis. This is going to be a really tall task because you're without Davis, you're without LeBron. Celtics, this should be a guaranteed victory. If not, you're going to hear a big, loud, big ew at the end of this one. And there's going to be a lot of blame on Joe Mazzulla if they do somehow give this one away to LA, because there should be no reason of this game going to the Lakers tonight. The Lakers have a 7-17 record at home. Boston's 22-2. Lakers are down to AD and LeBron, and without AD, they're 0-3 for their record. Without LeBron, they're 2-3 this season for the Lakers, and those only 2 wins came against Portland and San Antonio. Both of those wins came by single digits when LeBron was missing. So this is a game here. Take care of business and get up by 30 at the end of 3 if you're Boston, and then you can rest the starters, because the Celtics have been playing some close games lately. The previous 2, they came back and beat the Pelicans by 17 on Monday. They were up by 20 on Wednesday against the Pacers, and then the Pacers made a run for it second half, came back, and it was a fight to the finish in that game. So tonight here, the Celtics just looking to see if they can take care of business and see if their starters can get some rest and the younger guys get some action in this game. Hey, there we go. Yeah, that's a big one for Providence then. So PC Villanova upcoming this weekend. Yeah, huge game right there. Villanova's been slipping back, so they're outside the bubble. And Providence right now is at the edge of the cut line. They're like first team in, first team out that I've been seeing on a lot of the brackets. So they can't take a loss there against Villanova. That's a huge game in terms of the bubble. I'm going to go for the finals. I'm going to go Celtics. I'll take the Clippers right now. I was really impressed what I saw from the Clippers there on Saturday. If they're fully healthy, I think they can do some serious damage come playoff time for them. Wouldn't be shocked if the Nuggets come back once again. It's just so tough to get back to the finals back-to-back years for any team. And also Minnesota's been great this year. They've had a couple slip-ups, though, last month in January. And OKC's had an excellent year, but they don't have like much playoff experience. But those four at the top of the West, plus Phoenix as well in the hunt, making a big push towards it. Phoenix, around like a month ago, they were in danger of missing the playoffs. They were number 11 in the West, and they're up to right now top 5 in the conference. Oh, wow. I didn't hear about that, actually, Jeffrey. So Boston College's football coach last night, looks like he left to go to the NFL with the Packers. That's awesome. So congrats there to the BC coach. Big promotion he got. Robert, welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, Lakers, looking at the Lakers here because they're tied for 9th. Lakers desperately need one, and Boston, this would go down as a terrible loss if the Celtics do somehow, someway lose one here. And the Celtics should take care of business tonight in this game, though. With 22-2 at home, Lakers 7-17 on the road, plus no LeBron and AD. It's a very tall task tonight for the Lakers because I'm not sure if they even reach 100 points tonight. They're going to have guys like Austin Reeves, D'Lo, Rui Hachimura, basically their whole team go off in this matchup to have a chance. Yes, I think Duke can beat UNC on Saturday. One key about Duke is that there's a starting lineup that they rolled out that's undefeated for Duke this season. So when everybody's healthy, their main starters, they're undefeated in that starting lineup. The losses that they've suffered have been when they've been down a couple key starters. Yeah, I think Duke's low-key like a team that is very dangerous come tournament time, because if they're healthy, I think they can make a big run for Duke. Yeah, UNC lost against Georgia Tech. And also Duke, recently, the most recent loss, they lost against Pitt, which they were down 2 starters in that game. Yeah, Florida, massive win for them last night. So they beat Kentucky in a road game. Kentucky had that one, and then they lost it. A lot of upsets. Like, the upsets just keep on going lately. Boise State picked up a big win over New Mexico yesterday. So we're awaiting for tip-off, I believe, 6 minutes from now. And thanks so much, everybody, for patiently hanging along, being a part here on the stream. My apologies about earlier this week. I got called in late to cover a game yesterday for a broadcast. So I got called to substitute for the game. So that's why I wasn't live on Tuesday and Wednesday, so the previous 2 days, because I took that game. So yeah, whenever I go in for like a broadcast and stuff, I have to like alter my schedule completely, because I have to like change things around. A lot of prep work goes into the stuff that I have to do. Hey, what's good, Daniel? Welcome on the stream, man. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, Julius Randle being out for the All-Star game, potentially. Yeah. Derek White, I think he could have an opportunity there for Derek White to get into the All-Star game. I'm going to go Niners in the Super Bowl. Yeah, Mountain West, like a week and a half ago, they had 6 teams that you could legitimately made a case for. But yeah, I've been saying for weeks that it's going to be more like 4, because these teams are going to be beating and banging upon each other. And then you'll see other teams that's below that, like Wyoming, UNLV, pick up victories here and there against those top 4. That's all going to have to play out. Colorado State's fallen deep. Like, they've dropped back lately. I feel like they peaked back in Thanksgiving for them. But they've dropped back. Yeah, top 4 going to have to battle it out because it's out of 6. That's just that conference is just deep this year. 6 teams straight up, but you can't be losing games against like Wyoming and Air Force, UNLV, teams below that to like make it into the bracket. That's the thing. David, welcome back in the stream. Thanks for joining in, man. Yeah, what a rough season for USC they've had. Arkansas, too. Arkansas was a top 15 team going into the season, and I heard Devo Davis, he left the team, stepped down from the team earlier this week. Just stunning right there, because last couple of years, Arkansas basketball have been on the rise, and whenever I've covered them, we usually get like a good amount of people onto the channel. That's Hogs fans here, and just they're nowhere close to the bracket this year. So quick update here on the reserves. So the East and West reserves were announced a little while ago by the Inside the NBA TNT crew. NBA All-Star reserves for the Western Conference: Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, Devin Booker, Anthony Edwards, Steph Curry, Paul George, and Karl Anthony Towns. So Cat made it in. He had a late push as the final reserve. He had 62 last week in a game for Cat, so he got in the reserve final spot. That was over Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox, who are close behind, but both of them snubbed from the All-Star game. And then got a lot of youngsters here for reserves. Good to see here for first-timers in the All-Star game. Tyrese Maxey, Paolo Banchero, NBA All-Star Eastern Conference reserves. Jaylen Brown back as well, making an All-Star game appearance for JB. Great to see. Jalen Brunson, well-deserved by him, getting the All-Star nod. Donovan Mitchell, Bam Adebayo, and Julius Randle, rounding out the All-Star Eastern Conference reserves. Do I think Michigan State's a contender this year? I'd say no. They've suffered too many losses, but I wouldn't count them out of the bracket. We're only now into February, so this is the first day out of February. We still got like a month and a half until Selection Sunday, and obviously anything could happen there. So I still wouldn't count out Tom Izzo and Michigan State come March, because no matter how bad their record is, somehow, some way, they make like a deep run late in the season, find a way to get into the tournament, and then they become like a 10 seed or so, and then they pull off that victory in the first round. Yeah, they've been a back half seed lately. They had lost the play-in as an 11. That was against UCLA. That was UCLA's Final Four run back in 2021 in the play-in game. That was wild. It went into overtime. UCLA came back and won. They were down by 12 against Michigan State. A year later, Michigan State faced up against Davidson, and I believe Michigan State was the underdog going into that game. They beat Davidson with Foster Loyer, who used to play for Michigan State. And then last year, Michigan State beat USC in the first round in the 7-10 matchup, and then they upset the 2-seed Marquette in the second round last year. And their record wasn't too great last season, but they made a late push to get to the tournament last year. Yeah, based on that score, how they crushed Xavier on Sunday there for Vegas, what UConn did, man, I wouldn't be shocked either if they go back-to-back. It's so tough to go back-to-back for national championships, but Dan Hurley yesterday said to his team late second half, we're going to win this game through championship DNA. And that's exactly what UConn did against Providence. Those conference games, the conference teams know you best. And that was just a bloodbath yesterday. So I was out announcing another game last night. It started at 7. I got home around 9:15. That Providence UConn game tipped off at 8:30. It wasn't finished until 11:15 yesterday. I think there was a combined 52 total personal fouls in the game, multiple free throws, and then multiple guys had 4 personal fouls, and a couple players fouled out yesterday. That's how long it went. The Boise State-New Mexico game was delayed by like 45 minutes past the tip-off time. They got moved from FS1 to FS2 yesterday. That's how long the PC-UConn game went. All right, so about to tip off this one. If you guys are doing a stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Quick update, LeBron and Anthony Davis not playing tonight in this game, both listed out due to injury. So the Lakers starting 5 looks like this: D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, Taurean Prince, Jared Vanderbilt, Jackson Hayes, the starters tonight for the Lakers, going up against the Celtics. Same starting 5 as usual: Drew Holiday, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Kristaps Porzingis. The Celtics starters scoring over 70 points combined in the first half against the Pacers on Wednesday. That's the most points scored by a starting 5 in the history of the NBA in the first half game. They dropped down to 81 against Indiana in the first half on Wednesday night. That was on Tuesday night there. I'm a day ahead as we are underway. Celtics, white jerseys, green numbers, green letters, right to left on the floor as they control the opening tip. Celtics came in heavy favorites, 15.5-point favorites for this matchup. You would think that they should be able to take care of business tonight. Holiday pass off to the cutter. Brown throws it down with a 2-handed jam behind the defense. Good start there for JB. Joe, welcome back in. Thanks for joining in. Jordan, welcome back in the stream, man. Hand off from Hayes out to the top as they will drive downhill with Russell. Floats up the runner, missed off the rim, no good. Tipped off the glass, tapped on the bounce. Last touch by the Lakers. On the bounce by Jackson Hayes. This will go back to the Celtics here. Hey, that's awesome there. So, yeah, Indiana State, they look dangerous come tournament time. They're rolling right now. The pass got picked off. The Celtics turned it over. Lakers with a steal with Reeves. Bounce passes off to the corner. Underneath, they find Hayes. Floats up the runner over Porzingis. Drops it down for 2. Yeah, that was 1 week ago. The Celtics destroyed the Heat. So looking to make another type like that 7 days later. That's as wide open as you're going to get. As easy as a layup that you'll get right there. Derek White right to the hole, up and in off the glass, scores wide open. Missed assignment defensively by LA. Vanderbilt jacks up a corner 3, missed off the mark, no good. Celtics pushing it here up the floor. Holiday outside of Brown, steps into an open 3, missed off the mark, no good. Back-to-back possessions, the Celtics have had open opportunities with it. The Lakers looking confused defensively right from the start as they drive in Porzingis. Vanderbilt will head to the free throw line, shoot 2 as he draws the blocking foul. The Celtics should be destroying this team right now based on the first couple of defensive possessions here. That was big-time miscommunication by LA to start off tonight. So 2 free throws at the line here for Jared Vanderbilt. Gets point number 3 up on the board for LA as he makes the first free throw. We're just tipping off on this one a couple moments from now. Just got tipped off. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and thanks all so much for joining in tonight, being a part here on the stream. 4-4 as Vanderbilt makes the second free throw. The Celtics again, bad pass inside as they turn it over. Downhill to the rim, missed layup, no good by Vanderbilt. Pinwheels around, goes right back to Hayes though. Touch pass in the corner, Reeves jacks up the 3 around the rim and out. Offensive rebound. Celtics struggling on the glass so far, not playing with intensity, just allowing the Lakers to come up and pick up rebounds. The pass off the roll down, Vanderbilt over Porzingis, no good around the rim and out. He just alters the game in so many different ways for KP when he's out there on the floor. He had 2 tips off the glass against the Pacers on Tuesday. It led to a Jaylen Brown layup. Jaylen missed the first one off the runner, gets it back off the put back up and in, good for 2. When the first one misses, try again right there. Able to score up and in off the glass. Russell at the top of the free throw circle. Swings it out to the left wing into the hands to Reeves. Reeves dribbles back to the edge of the midcourt logo. Reeves off the screen set by Vanderbilt. Dribbles up. Reeves floats up the runner. Comes up short. Porzingis came up with a ball. Up ahead of the pack here. Holiday lobs it up over the top in transition with a 2-handed alley-oop jam by Jaylen Brown. 8-4 for the Celtics, just running the floor on this team so far as the Lakers struggling to get back and play defense. 3 minutes of action so far. Russell, dribble, drives, down the lane inside, blocked by White. Put back dunk, though, right back into the hands of Jackson Hayes, who throws it down for 2. Two-point game now. Relaxing music, welcome back in. Thanks for stopping by, man. Porzingis will pop up, shoot the 3, no good. Had a great look at the wing, couldn't convert it, though, off the back rim. Lakers with the ball. Russell driving, attacking, downhill, missed the layup off the glass. Porzingis collects the defensive rebound. Up the floor off the Brown. Brown drives on Reeves, a dish out to the right wing. Touch pass, White steps into a wide open 3, no good. Missed by Holiday, offensive rebound, right back over to the Celtics with Brown. Tatum will try a 3, that is well off the mark. Celtics turning this into a 3-point shooting contest. Take it right to the rim. Derek White with a huge rejection as he denies Austin Reeves' layup attempt at the rim. The Celtics with it. Back-to-back blocks by White. White handles the ball, dribbles out right corner, shovels the pass, deflected. Gets it over to Tatum now at the top. Tatum, crossover, drive, spin move inside over. Hayes with a teardrop, missed off the front rim. Lakers keeping themselves right in the game. Tatum pressuring in the backcourt. Hayes and Tatum picks up the reach and foul. Uncharacteristic start for Boston right now. They had that transition alley-oop jam, but the Lakers defense currently keeping them right in this game. David with a dono. Let's get that dono hype for David on the stream. Really appreciate it, brother. With a dono. You the legend, man. Thanks so much, brother. Reeves outside finds Russell. Russell guarded by Holiday at the right wing. Russell, baseline dribble, passes off to the cutter, blocked by Porzingis as he denies the layup attempt by Hachimura. It goes way outside, though. Splash, that's good. Austin Reeves drills the 3, second chance points. Starting off for the Lakers tonight. Celtics first time trailing. Derek White takes the jumper, deep 2, connects on it. Good to see right there for DW, Derek White. Nice touch on that shot as he takes it, he makes it. Lucas, welcome back in the stream. Ron, welcome aboard. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, Lakers playing competitive here in the first 5+ minutes of action. We'll see how this goes throughout the course of the night. For tonight's matchup, not even a timeout through so far. Oh, nice dump off down low as Austin Reeves dumps it down inside the paint off the Vanderbilt. Dunks it home with a two-handed flush. Lakers, a 1-point lead, 11-10 to the first time out now. 6:44 left to go. The Celtics start to turn this into a 3-point shooting contest starting off this game. Got to get it to the rim, but like the defense so far. What they've been offering. Been a block fest so far for Boston. It's been a block fest all this season. Porzingis just alters the game so much for this team this year. It's been terrific. Yeah, I didn't watch that Vegas, but I saw the score of that Purdue Northwestern. The head coach for Northwestern, he was complaining about the foul calls that Purdue got in that game. There was like a big free throw discrepancy, but wow, Northwestern hanging with Purdue. It's just so random because Northwestern lost against Chicago State, which is a D1 independent. That's how weird it's been this year. Like, you can play with the top team in the nation, yet you can also lose against the team ranked in the 300s this season. And then, same as Mississippi State. That was another team. Mississippi State beat... I think they beat Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken, for them, for Mississippi State, as like their lone signature victory. And then they had a loss to Southern for them, too. And I saw the Alabama-Georgia game is crazy. Like, props to Georgia this season for them because that program's come a long way. Same as Nebraska to where they were a couple of years ago. Like, at the start of the decade for both of those programs. They were at, like, basically rock bottom in college basketball. Single-digit wins. And, in Georgia, they had it yesterday against Alabama. Alabama came back and won, though. In Georgia, they also lost against Florida, a close game, too. Mississippi State lost against Southern University, so a team out of the SWAC they lost against. And usually those SWAC schools are like a 16 seed in the bracket. And then Northwestern lost against Chicago State, which is a Division I independent. So they play in no conference for D1. They used to play in the WAC, and then they lost the membership, and now they play as a D1 independent for basketball. Yeah, it's been insane, the high-scoring games lately. Celtics put up 81 against the Pacers on Tuesday. So far, the Lakers able to chip in points for them so far by Jared Vanderbilt. Jackson Hayes with 4. He's got 5 rebounds. Celtics losing intensity so far on the glass in this game. The Lakers leading that number 9-8 currently in the glass. Offensive rebound numbers currently are 5-2 in favor of the Lakers. And the Celtics, Jaylen Brown, he's got 6. He had a lob in transition that he dunked home off, an assist by Drew Holiday. Derek White's got 4 so far, but Tatum, Porzingis, and Holiday yet to score. See if they can get into the scoring column. Yeah, Alabama's a really solid scoring team for them. Once again, they're one of like the top scoring teams in the nation this year. They got some good guards in the SEC. We get back to action right now. Under 6:40 left to go in the first. Celtics with it down low. Tatum working out Vanderbilt. At the low block, Tatum bounce pass left corner. Catch and fire 3. Jaylen Brown took it. Missed off the mark. Porzingis tipped it up, but it went over to Prince for the defensive rebound. Lakers by 1 with possession. Reeves steps into an open 3. He makes it. The Lakers got a 4-point lead right now without LeBron and AD. Celtics got to get their heads back into the game so far, as you can't be playing down against this team without their 2 superstars tonight. Porzingis took the jumper, came up rim short. Lakers with the ball, up by 4. Top of the key, D'Lo. D'Lo, guarded by Brown, gets the switch off the lob, and that's a two-handed flush there at the rim by Jackson Hayes, tearing down the Rushak. D'Lo with an assist, 6-point lead for the Lakers. Holiday backs his way low post. Holiday lost the handle, turns it over. It was Reeves who came up with the steal. Reeves drives, attacks inside the paint. Reeves shovels out right corner. D'Lo launches up a 3. And it hit the side of the glass as the Celtics come down with it. White pushes out left corner. Tatum in the air, takes it, and he makes it. Jason Tatum rips it through. It's a 3-point game, 16-13. Good to see Jason Tatum finally on the board right now. First made 3 of tonight's action. Just above 5 minutes left to go in the first. Slow start here for the Celtics offense. Here's a 3 taken at the wing. No good. Missed around the rim and out by Prince. Celtics going to slow it down past midcourt. Brown lobs it off to Porzingis. Yet to score, trying to find his way in the board. Porzingis over. Hayes off the pivot. Scores. Up and off the glass inside the low post. 1-point game right now. So Tatum and Porzingis back-to-back baskets. 4 out of the 5 Celtic starters scoring so far. Holiday, the lone one that's yet to score. All 5 starters scored at least 18 on Christmas Day against LA. And Austin Reeves once again drills the 3. He's going to have a massive game tonight in order to pull off the upset, as Austin Reeves is up to now 9 points out of the 19. 3 for 4 from the perimeter. He's averaging around 15 points per game this season by Reeves. He is already past the midway mark right now, with still above 4 minutes left to go here in the first. Yeah, I'll check that out when we go into a timeout there, Joe. Hey, what's good? Timothy, welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining in, man. Lakers get the inbound 4-point lead for LA. Reeves on the floor with Max Christie first time today. Also, Christian Wood is out there as well. Rui Hachimura and Jared Vanderbilt. Hachimura spots up, takes the 3 over Hauser, connects on it. The Lakers coming out, and they're drilling their 3s, and the team that's at the back half of the NBA in 3-point shooting, currently 4 for 8 from the perimeter. Celtics just 1 for 6, and Jaylen Brown had it poked loose out of his hand. Turnover once again for Boston. Reeves up in a fast break. Reeves over Porzingis. Got it off the bank, and he scores up and off the backboard. 24-15. And Porzingis, a little concern right there as he stumbled up the floor, but good to see he's back up on his feet. Porzingis with it at the top. He's working on Wood. Porzingis dribbles towards his left. Bounce pass off to the cutter, trying to thread the needle off the Brown, and the Lakers steal it once again. 4-on-2 up the floor, out to the wing. Reeves takes the three. Missed off the mark, tapped out of bounds. Wow, this Lakers team tonight without AD and LeBron, they are pesky. They came to play. No matter who they're missing tonight in this game, they showed up, and Austin Reeves proving it. On the road tonight in a big way. Reeves with 11 out of 24 so far. The Celtics came in 15.5-point favorites, and they're just playing down right now to the Lakers. Throw out all the records, rivalry game, anything could happen. Follow a tough shot right there by Christie as he missed it off the mark. Celtics with it. Turnover's been a major issue so far. Brown backs his way into Reeves. Brown flings it down low to Porzingis, deflected out of bounds by Vanderbilt. The Lakers defense right now is active. No turnovers by LA. 7 turnovers in this first quarter by the Celtics. I don't know what happened, if they saw the injury report and didn't bother game planning, as that is picked off the inbound. That's a big U right there as Tatum tried to send it off to White. Austin Reeves came up, intercepted the pass, and Derek White picked up the reach and follow. What a disastrous start right now for Boston. Throw all the records out for a rivalry game, but this is a game that you want to be up by 30 at the end of 3 tonight and rest your starters. Been playing way too many close games lately, and right now they did not come prepared to start off this game. Missed slam dunk at the rim by Hachimura. Back to the quarter. A 3 missed off the mark. No good. Christian Wood blocked by Porzingis. Down low as the ball rolls back to Hachimura at the wing. Fires the pass right quarter. Wood tries a 3. Missed off the mark. And Brown collects the defensive rebound. Up the floor off to White. White drives on the Reeves. Floats him the shot low. Block missed off the rim. No good. Nothing going their way right now, just struggling to finish at the rim. 8 total turnovers as well for Boston. Luckily, the blocks and the defense keeping them in the game. That's another missed shot from point-blank range there by Hachimura. They get it back, though, attacking Vanderbilt. Dump off to the corner. Hachimura wasn't paying attention, and the sails out of bounds. And that's the first turnover tonight for LA right now. Down to 2:11 left to go in the first. 8 total turnovers by the Celtics in the first quarter. What a rough start. 3 turnovers each by Porzingis and Brown. Brown has had a couple balls poked out of his hands inside. Just a disastrous start here. 15 on the board. Luckily, their defense has shown up with 5 blocks in the quarter. 2 by Porzingis, 2 by White, and 1 by Tatum as we take the timeouts. Man, this has just been a weird first quarter. Yikes. Not a good start for not a good start for the Celtics here against LA. Yikes. Nightmare start for Boston. You should be up right now by double digits based on how your defense has been playing, limiting the Lakers to 30% shooting. Lakers without Davis are a +5 in the glass, 17-12. Offensive rebounds is 10-2. Right now for LA. Yeah, so since we're in the timeout, I'll take a look at that. Yeah, really sloppy game so far. So you wanted Indiana State versus Drake for you, Joe? I'll take a look at that and see where Indiana State ranks in their offense still. Yeah, that's a shame. I heard about that, Jeffrey. That's so sad what happened during that Kansas City Chiefs watch party. If you guys are doing the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams I cover. And Austin Reeves, he is out there balling tonight in this game. 11 points by Reeves, 3 for 5 from the perimeter. The lone player tonight in double figures. The Celtics top scorer, Jaylen Brown's got 6. 4 points by Derek White. Tatum with just 3. Tatum yet to be aggressive so far, just 1 for 3 shooting. And then Porzingis has got just 2 on 1 for 3 from the floor. But I got to give the Lakers credit defense inside because they're playing Porzingis tough so far tonight. But just, you got to get going on the glass right now. Porzingis, just 2 rebounds so far. And getting beat up on the glass. And the Lakers bringing physicality out there right now. And this Celtics team just simply does not look ready. Hey, what's good, Joanne? Welcome back in. Yeah, things going pretty well. Okay, so Indiana State, they rank 24th in the nation right now. Or actually, no, I'm on last year. So last year they were 24th. I have to hit next season. There we go. I was going to say it. I thought they're higher. Yep, they're up to 6th. So they're 6th in the nation, averaging 86 points per game. 2nd in interior shooting, 1st in three-point shooting, and then 3rd in field goal shooting efficiency. Yeah, super efficient team that they've got this year. Back to action. Celtics with possession with the final 2 minutes left to go in the first. Peyton Pritchard, first time on the floor. Holiday floats up the shot, no good. Got his own rebound back. The lob off to Keita. Catches it, throws it down with a two-handed jam. Got to see there Neemias Queta, first time on the floor tonight, making an impact. Physical big. Going to get better and better throughout the course of his career. And looking forward to what he can do down the line here to help out this team. The 3, that rattles in by D'Lo. That's the 5th made 3 here in the first quarter alone. 10-point lead right now for the Lakers. Celtics coming out super flat. Pritchard. Bounce pass off to Holiday. Holiday drives inside the paint. Lost the handle. That is turnover number 9. Lakers with the ball. D'Lo. Guarded at the top by Drew. Moves it over to the low post. And Christian Wood gets fouled. That will be picked up by Keita. The clock will stop with just above a minute left to go now, as there'll be 2 shots here at the line coming up by Christian Wood. Yeah, Keita keeps on getting better and better. I think he's in his 2nd season. He's from Utah State. Drake this year, another efficient team. They're 58th in the nation in scoring, 32nd in field goal shooting efficiency, 17th in 2-point shooting. But they do struggle from 3, more so than Indiana State, but they're not that bad. They're 128th in the nation from 3. The big key is when you're taking on Utah State, you want to know like how you can defend, or when you're taking on Indiana State for the opposing defense, you want to see where they can defend. And 1 for 2 that trip at the free throw line by Christian Wood. They rank in the 200s in interior defense, though, for Drake there. They're around 203 in the nation in 2-point defense. Sam Hauser drills the 3 off the catch. 28-20 right now, making things interesting. I mean, this has got Monday night written all over it for the Celtics here. Slow starters against the Pelicans on Monday. They were down by 17. They came back and won. And, I mean, you got to play a full 48 because when it comes playoff time, it's going to catch you. Wide open 3, missed off the mark, no good by the Lakers there by Max Christie. Celtics with it. Holiday pushes out to the corner. Baseline drive, Pritchard. Pritchard bounce past Kate at the elbow. Handoff into the hands to Holiday. Flings it out to the corner, out of bounds, and it was last deflected out by LA. I think it's probably going to be whoever wins the conference tournament for Missouri Valley will make it in most likely, just to be safe. Off the inbound, Hauser, fade away, rattles in, bang, bang, baby. Sam Hauser drills another 3. Back-to-back 3s by Hauser. That was sweet touch there, falling away at the right corner. Such a difficult shot, too, coming off the inbound. Came around a group of defenders. Came off the inbounds. Fall away. And he drilled it. 5-point game right now. Final 25 seconds. As the referees blow the clock. Looks like there's a clock issue between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot clock never reset. So that's what the issue was. So they have to put back the game clock. So we're down to 27 seconds. Put back a couple more seconds on the time clock because there was a shot clock, game clock issue. And now we got it. 27 seconds left to go. Lakers with the basketball. 3-second differential shot clock and game clock to close out the first quarter of action. The ball gets stripped, stole away. Inside, Akikeda came up with a steal. Holiday up the floor. They'll slow it down. Shot clock's turned off. 12 seconds left to go. Celtics with it. Drew Holiday, TD Garden logo. Holiday guarded by Wood. Dribbles up to the elbow. 4 seconds. Holiday. Crossover, free throw circle, step back deep two at the buzzer. Oh, he hits it. Drew Holiday, bang, bang, delivers on the step back two. It's a 3-point game, 28-25. That was sweet right there. Crossover, step back over Christian Wood. Splash. Drew Holiday, big time right there. I thought he was going to go drive straight to the rim on Christian Wood. Instead, he kept on crossing over off the dribble around the free throw circle, and then he went step back at the top of the free throw circle and splashed it through. Excellent possession there to close out the end of one. Drew Holiday able to make it work out in the favor for the Celtics, and now they got the momentum after a real slow start tonight in this game. Looking to see if they can finally put together what that line was favoring them by. 28-25, Celtics have finally woken up at the end of one, as we'll be back upcoming for quarter two a couple moments from now. Alright, so one quarter in the books. Not like how I expected it to be. I thought the Celtics would have steamrolled this team starting off the game, but still got 3 quarters remaining right now. But, wow. So, if you guys are tuning in, LeBron and Davis are both not playing tonight in this game. And turnover issues, rebounding issues. The Celtics are lucky to be down by just 3, honestly, because if they're playing another team, they're probably losing by double digits right now against most other teams in the league. So yeah, really bad quarter, but still a long way to go. The first 12 tonight, and still got quite a bit to go in the final 36. Hey, what's good? Riley in the stream, welcome in. Yeah, so that's the name there that Jeffrey brought up. I saw that before I went live tonight. So Alex Van Pelt, the offensive coordinator for the Browns, he was just hired today for the Patriots for the new offensive coordinator. Jin on the stream, welcome in. No. Yeah, that would be a no right there. Tatum stays a Celtic. Yeah, Tatum's only got 3. He's been silent, but he's only attempted 3 shots, so he hasn't been aggressive or anything so far for Tatum. They've basically balanced up the shots. Jaylen Brown's attempted the most with 6, and the rest of the players have attempted either around 3, with all the other 4 starters tonight have attempted 3 between Tatum, Porzingis, Holiday, and White. Good to see Holiday on the board. So all 5 starters now have scored tonight for the Celtics. Drew Holiday was the final one. And a great way to close out the quarter there by Drew as he got that step back bucket. But it's Sam Hauser's had an excellent start for him. 2 made threes coming off, and major impact for Boston late stage of that first quarter. You make those 2 threes by Hauser. Somebody, you know, is in a rhythm tonight. That's being Hauser to start off. Plus the Drew Holiday basket at the buzzer. And yeah, they've now got momentum after not having it. Yeah, it's crazy. 9 turnovers at the end of one. That's crazy. Really good to keep the ball out in front. Here's the insane stat. The Celtics, after one quarter tonight, have more turnovers than they did on Christmas Day when they last played the Lakers. The Celtics had just 8 total turnovers on Christmas Day in the 126-115 victory over the Lakers. They've got 9 turnovers in the first 12 minutes tonight. Back to action, Lakers with the ball. Baseline drive. Hachimura blocked by Ikeda. Goes back to D'Lo now. Into the hands to Prince. Kick out left quarter. 3 on its way for LA. Missed off the mark. No good by Christie. Al Horford on the floor as he came up with a defensive rebound. Horford on the court with Hauser, Pritchard, Tatum, and Queta. Hand off to Hauser, off the screen, shoots the three. Off the rim, no good. Tipped up, tip back in. Queta up and through. It's good for two. I love the activeness on the glass here by number 88, what he can offer with Neemias Queta. Couple seasons that he's played in the NBA, so he's still learning a lot about the NBA game, but he's got a lot of good stuff to offer for him as D'Lo takes the three and makes it at the top. 40% right now from the perimeter for the Lakers, as that's 31. They are 6 for 15 from the perimeter. They're shooting 40% from downtown. Hauser off the catch, missed the three. Offensive rebound, Queta keeps alive. Pritchard with a three, got it. Putting it through, Peyton Pritchard, thanks to Queta with the offensive rebound. 1 point game right now. Really liking the impact what Queta has done so far in action tonight. D'Lo, crossover, dribbles up now to the left elbow. Skip pass, right corner. Hachimura off his fingertips, turns it over. So he bobbled it out of bounds. +7 right now by Neemias Queta when he's been on the floor. Pritchard, mid-range, connects on it. Just like that, the Celtics take the lead, 32-31. Now they're starting to get into a groove. Peyton Pritchard, he's got 5 quick points off the bench to start off the first 2 minutes out of the second. Baseline drive, D'Lo sends it out to the wing. A three taken by the perimeter, and that will go through from the outside by Christian Wood. 34-32. Too many threes they're surrendering right now. The Lakers, though, have been able to make their threes. Tatum at the top, passes over to Hauser. Hauser drives inside the paint. Nice ball fake down low. Missed off the glass, off the hands of Queta. As the Lakers come down with a rebound with Hachimura. Christie dribbles up free throw circle. Rises for the J. 15-footer. Drills it. 4-point lead now for LA. These guys are out here. They're fighting in this game tonight for the Lakers. Pritchard outside of Hauser. Back around the perimeter into the hands to Tatum. Tatum with just 3 this entire night. Jacks up the 3 straight away. Missed off the rim. No good. Jason Tatum just 1 for 4. 11 minutes played so far for him as they'll take a quick 3. D'Lo splashes down another one. 39-32. The Lakers taking their threes, and they're making them tonight at 8 for 18 from the perimeter. Celtics with it. Pritchard inside the key up fake. Pritchard looking for somebody to get open. Bounce past Queta. Back outside. Pritchard jacks up the 3 off the Queta screen. No good as it skipped around the rim and out. And Christian Wood came up with a defensive rebound. D'Lo from distance jacks it up. Missed around the rim and out. This is starting to turn into a 3-point shooting contest. D'Angelo Russell, though, out to a strong start for LA. He's got 9 so far. Reeves the top scorer with 11. Around the perimeter, we're going to have a reach and foul picked up, charged to Taurean Prince. So we're down to 8:34 left to go before halftime. If you guys are doing the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Thanks so much, all, for being a part here tonight on the stream. And this has been a good one so far. Lakers down LeBron and AD currently. 7-point lead at the moment. Around 8.5 left to go before halftime. Just a flat game play by Boston in terms of the turnovers and the rebounding so far in this game. Getting out-hustled by LA. Lakers on the glass there. +2. It seems like a whole lot more. 23-21 currently. Tatum drives downhill to the rim. Tatum gets the layup attempt blocked by Hachimura. Lakers with it in transition. Hayes kick out to the wing. Catch and fire. 3. D'Lo. Off the back rim, no good. Horford collects the defensive rebounds. Yeah, Boston just seeming out of sort so far offensively. I would like to see that ball move crisp and cleaner around the outside if they're able to do so. Pritchard off to Queta. Pritchard, Queta, Hauser, Tatum, and Horford. The 5 on the floor as that's a missed turnaround inside the key. No good by the Celtics there. That was by Sam Hauser as the Lakers have it back. D'Lo out fake, shovels out left corner. Jumper deep 2. Prince got it. 41-32 right now for LA. 10-zip run last 2.5 minutes. Tatum's going to take it up the floor. He calls for the screen to be set by Queta. Tatum at the top of the key. Thought about a step back, fires the pass off to Pritchard. Extra pass left quarter. Hauser off a rainbow three, missed around the rim and out now. Lakers up by 9 and with possession. Reeves bounce pass into the hands to D'Lo. It's D'Lo, Reeves, Hayes, Hachimura. Vanderbilt, the fifth player to floors. The jumper misfire, no good for LA. Out to the corner. Hauser goes over to Horford. Passes down low. Queta shoves it down with a right-handed flush. 41-34 right now. Neemias Queta having a big impact so far. And this one here is will have a Lakers timeout taken on the court. 7:01 left to go remaining before halftime. Lakers with a 7-point lead currently. Yeah, Queta's been huge so far. Queta 6 points, 5 rebounds, 3 of those offensive rebounds so far in this game for Queta. So, yeah, so the Celtics were going more with a reserve lineup there. They had 4 reserves in Tatum out on the floor. What they had are 4 bench players in Tatum. So they were going more with their deep rotation guys for the moment. So they had Hauser, Horford, Queta, and Pritchard alongside Tatum on the floor. And down by 7 currently. Lakers were able to get on that 10-zip run, but I like what Queta's been able to show so far in this game. So kind of a different instinct so far because Joe has been balancing out the minutes. So it's kind of different than what I thought that would happen, that the Celtics would go up by 30 and then would sit their starters for their bench. But we'll see how this one goes throughout the course of tonight, because Joe Mazzulla, he said after the end of the Pacers game that he loves close games. Well, I mean, that certainly helps prepare your team in the playoffs, but it's always great as well when you can win big and you can rest your starters to prevent any sort of things happening that potentially could happen, that could potentially dampen a deep run. So, I mean, it does prepare you, but I'd rather have the other option, being up by 30 at the end of 3, to be more safe. What's good? Delightful Cello, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in from Jamaica. Glad to have you back on the channel. And we got 215 SpongeBob Vlogs. Welcome back in. Thanks for joining in. Right now we're on the timeout. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. Type in the chat also who you guys like tonight in this game to win. Type it in, Celtics or Lakers. Feel free to let me know. And feel free to let us know out in the chat where you guys are watching from out here. We got a great international reach on these streams. A lot of awesome, just great being able to grow with you guys, as we got multiple countries out here, which is just incredible. We got a lot of people out in like the Philippines, Jamaica, Bahamas, TNT. Welcome in Andre in the stream. So we got a lot of different countries out here. Always good to be able to expand the reach on the channel. Quick update right now with the NBA scoreboard. There's 2 other games going on. The Pacers up early against the Knicks, 47-36. And the Cavs right now leading the Grizzlies 19-16. Not really much going on in terms of the college basketball scoreboard. App State, they're right now projected as a 13 seed in the bracket. They're leading Georgia State 58-49 in conference action in the Sun Belt currently. That could be a bracket buster come March. App State with a victory over Auburn earlier this season, but there's a couple ranked games that will be tipping off in a few minutes from now. Number 6, Wisconsin on the road at Nebraska. Nebraska looking for a signature win tonight. They beat number 2 ranked Purdue a couple weeks ago in a home game for Nebraska. Looking to see if they can do it against the top team in the conference, Wisconsin, tonight. And then number 11, Arizona, hosting Cal. As that should be interesting there tonight. Arizona's played down to the competition. A couple bad losses against Washington State and Stanford, Oregon State as well. They take on Cal at the bottom of the conference tonight. That's a home game for Arizona, so you would think that they should have no problem with that. But honestly, the upsets have been all over the place this year. Kata slipped in the key. A little bit slow to get up there for Kata on the last play, but good to see he's able to walk back on his own power. So, Nehemias Queta getting some minutes tonight. Luke Cornett not playing, and Kata's been able to deliver so far tonight. Lakers get the inbound. 6-point advantage for LA. Jackson Hayes hands it off to Reeves. Takes a tough shot over White around the rim and out. Jaylen Brown collects the defensive rebound. Celtics with their 5 on the floor currently. Al Horford, Jason Tatum, and Derek White, Porzingis, and Jaylen Brown, as that's a 3 jacked up and it splashes through. In transition, Big Al Horford drills the triple. 3-point game. Great to see Al on the board tonight. Missed shot inside the low post. No good by D'Lo. Porzingis collected the defensive rebound. Chance to tie with a 3. Horford touch pass. Corner 3 for the tie. White off the rim. No good. Battle for the rebound. The Lakers come down with it at the baseline. Up the floor with Reeves. Spin move past Brown at midcourt. Almost stepped out of bounds with it, but got it back. Reeves turns the corner, dribbles out free throw circle. Reeves guarded by Brown, 101, sends it out to his right to the wing of the perimeter off the Prince. Prince drives on Porzingis, got passed by Porzingis, and scores up and in with a right-handed layup. Usually Porzingis is able to block that layup attempt, but right there he whiffed on the Prince blow-by. To the top off the skip pass, Porzingis shoots the 3, skipped around the rim and out. Had a great look, but yet to connect from 3, 0 for 2 from the perimeter. 5.5 left to go before halftime. Lakers will slow down tempo. D'Lo on the floor with Reeves, Vanderbilt. Porzingis as he stuffs Jackson Hayes to the rim. And also Jared Vanderbilt, the 5th player on the floor. Vanderbilt comes up with a steal in transition. Celtics really sloppy transition offense. That's now number 10 for turnovers. Reeves, guarded by Porzingis. Approaching 5 minutes left to go. Reeves jacks up the 3, swishes it. Austin Reeves knocking down the triple. He's had a huge game tonight for LA. 14 by Reeves, 4 for 6 from the perimeter. The lone player in this game in double figure scoring. I've got the Niners to win the Super Bowl. White lobs it off to Tatum. Tatum, top of the free throw circle, double team, bounce pass White, gets it out to the corner. Horford, open 3. No good off the back rim. Porzingis tips it up to Brown. Offensive rebound. Tatum steps into an open 3. Oh, he's got it. Jason Tatum right to the shoot, drills the triple. 46-41, turning out to be a 3-point shooting contest right now, but offensive rebounds, got them where you want them right now. Porzingis with a big tap off the Brown to keep that basketball alive. Quarter 3 is there for the 3 ball to rain down for LA from the outside. Jared Vanderbilt makes the triple. 49-41 Lakers. Celtics struggling in terms of perimeter defense tonight. Turnovers and rebounding has been an issue. Tatum got another one. He takes it. He makes it. Jason Tatum, baby, ripping it through right through the chute. 4 made threes for the Celtics this quarter. Lakers with 5. Celtics struggling perimeter defense. Vanderbilt dribbles, drives it down the lane inside, missed the layup. Got the contact here, though, in the layup motion as the clock will stop with 3:49. A little bit ahead on this clock right now, so I'm going to get it back. So 2 shots here at the free throw line by D'Angelo Russell. First one missed off the front rim. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Watching Usher perform at the Super Bowl. Usually like seeing the different performers each year, who they have. Always good to see. Just different music each and every year. Second one by Russell, no good, around the rim and out. Tracking down the rebound, Brown came down with it. So the referees blow the whistle, say that it was out by LA, it looks to be, as it was Prince who was trying to track it down alongside. And this will be Celtics ball. Yeah, this has been shocking so far this game. Welcome in Elaine on the stream. Lakers have a 5-point lead. They got up by double digits at 1 point. Tatum takes it down the lane. Missed the layup. No good. Rebound controlled here. Shooting out of the pack. Prince attacking. Blocked from behind by Brown. And it will go back to Boston. 5-point advantage, Celtics with it. Brown at the low block, working on Reeves, brings a double team. He's got Holiday underneath if he's able to see him. Yeah, there you go. Lobs it off to Holiday, but the Celtics before will just burn a timeout. That was just an odd possession right there. Like Jaylen Brown, you're double teamed, but Drew is standing a couple feet away from you, closer to the baskets, whereas he was trapped at the baseline, and he didn't find Drew at all. It led to a Celtics timeout. So 49-44 right now as we take the timeout on the floor. A 5-point game, 3:17 left to go, and this has just been an uncharacteristic first half for Boston. This looks exactly deja vu all over again to Monday. Like, the Celtics didn't show up in Monday's game against the Pelicans until the second half. It'd be nice if they could play the full 48 consecutively together as a team like they did when they were red hot last Thursday, but this has just been really stunning tonight for Boston. As much as I've been going over the turnover issues too, like they've turned it over 10 times, one thing that's really stood out as well is the same thing that happened against the Pelicans on Monday. They shot 5 free throw attempts in the first half against the Pelicans. Tonight, the Celtics are 1 for 1 at the free throw line. 1 free throw attempt all game long. And that was by Neemias Queta. And Queta, by the way, is the number 2 scorer right now. He's got 7 points in 7 minutes. Jason Tatum with 9. Queta's got 7. 6 each by Brown and Hauser. 5 by Pritchard. 3 by Horford. 2 each by Porzingis and Holiday. White's got 4. You got to get it to the rim if you're the Celtics. Get these guys into foul trouble because there's no such thing right now. Just 1 foul committed by the Lakers as a starter. They got 4 starters that's playing clean right now in this game with no personal fouls. Austin Reeves, the lone player in double figures with 14. Perimeter defense been a major issue. Reeves is 4 for 6 from 3. Russell is 3 for 6. They're 10 for 21 as a team. Those threes right now just outweighing what the Celtics have from 3. Celtics are 7 for 20 right now from 3. So they've attempted 41 shots. Just under half of those shots have been threes. And you got to at least make an effort and get to the rim. The Celtics are just not driving, attacking to the rim in this game. Like, we don't see that blow by Jason Tatum. I thought they were going to do that. They started off the game good with an opening dunk by Brown from a cutter, but we haven't seen much ever since. So right now we're just in a timeout. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams. And wow, this has been just quite an interesting game tonight. I'm shocked to see the score the way that it is. Just the Celtics coming out not really prepared tonight, taking these guys lightly, seeing that there's no LeBron and AD. And, I mean, it'd be nice if they could play the full 48s, because tonight it looks like the Celtics team that's cramming and cramming for the final exam, and then they wake up the final 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, go on a massive run and take it. White, kick out to the corner or back to action. Tatum jacks up the 3, came off the rim, no good. The Celtics now have attempted half their shots from the perimeter tonight in this game, but they're 7 for 21 from 3-point range, shooting the ball at 18 for 42 as a team. At the top, Reeves steps into a 30-footer. He drills it. Bang, bang by Austin Reeves from Steph Curry range right there in front of the midcourt logo. 52-44. 15 assists tonight as a team for both of the teams. Brown soars up, made it look much more difficult than what it had to be there as he missed an open layup, decided to go into a finger roll as it spun out off the rim. Corner 3 is good. We're now outside by the Lakers. Largest lead of the game, 55-44 for LA. No LeBron and no AD. You gotta be kidding me right now. Holiday, his pass broken up. Intercepted by the Lakers. There's another big U by Boston. The pass cutting off the fingertips. A Hachimura turnover by LA. Tatum up the floor attacking to the rim. That's a goaltend. That's how you have to attack right there. Where has that been all game long? They just got 2 points in transition. You got to get to the rim. Tatum up to double figures now with 11. Lakers with possession. Reeves. Bounce pass off the roll down. Inside the key. Vanderbilt flings it out left quarter. Hachimura at the baseline. Dumps it off down low. Vanderbilt swings it out right quarter. Christie takes the three. Splashes it. Max Christie connects on the triple. 58-46. Christie off the bench up to 5 points tonight. Austin Reeves with 19, the top scorer. 10 by Jared Vanderbilt. Brown at the TD Garden logo. Dribbles back to the TD Garden G. Now dribbles up. Drives downhill to the rim. Flings it out. Cross court. Tatum out to Porzingis. Shoots the three around the rim and out. Porzingis been held in check tonight from the perimeter. Hasn't been able to make his shot. 0 for 3 from downtown. Reeves, head full of steam. Right to the rim. Scores. Up and then off the backboard. It's good for 2 by Austin Reeves. 60-46 right now. Celtics gonna wake up as we approach the final minute of action before halftime. Holiday, guarded by Reeves. Holiday drives inside the key. Drew, dish out to the wing. Tatum. Oh, he lost the handle. That's a turnover. Lakers came up with a steal. And hobbling a little bit down the far side of the floor. Jared Vanderbilt's in some pain right now as he has to walk back to the bench there. So Vanderbilt might have tweaked. Yeah, looks like he might have tweaked a hammy as he came up with a steal on the far side of the floor. Let's see here. Holiday, his pass to Tatum. Tatum just tried to drive with it, and Vanderbilt knocked it loose, stole it away. And yeah, Vanderbilt's... Yeah, he is heading towards the locker room right now. That's a big blow for LA. Jared Vanderbilt's been excellent tonight. 10 points for him, plus 17 on the floor for Vanderbilt. And this will stay Celtics ball, so Vanderbilt couldn't handle it cleanly down the far side. He did step out of bounds with it as he got injured and tried to keep the dribble, but he was hobbled. Tatum, no good. Down inside the lane, that was from point-blank range, 99.9% of the time. Jason Tatum finishes, but with a leaner inside the key, put it too strong. 8-second differential shot clock and game clock to close out the first half of action. Reeves, crossover, accelerates, dish outside. Russell, touch pass, right quarter. Open three, LA. Off the mark, no good. Missed by Christie. Tatum, 5 seconds left to go. Approaching the mark, comes up with a rebound off to White. White, right before the buzzer, takes it. Missed off the front rim, no good. And we close out now and go to halftime. 60-46, the Celtics down by 14. In the first half of this game, no LeBron, no AD, simply playing down against the Lakers right now. The second half's going to need a much, much better game plan from head coach Joe Mazzulla, or this is going to be a terrible loss if they suffer one tonight on their home floor. Greatest rivalry in the history of the NBA. You got to throw the records out the window, and that's exactly what has happened tonight so far in the first half. Lakers 7-17 on the road, tied for 24th worst road record in the NBA. Celtics 22-2 on their whole floor, best home court record in the NBA. And right now, Boston is trailing by 14 at halftime. Getting just outphysical, outplayed physicality another notch tonight by LA. And Austin Reeves has filled in big time in place of LeBron and AD, shredding the Celtics from 3. 19 by Reeves, making 5 threes, plus 16 on the floor. Jared Vanderbilt with 10. The Celtics have turned this into a 3-point shooting contest, and they have neglected to not get to the rim. 11 by Tatum. Just 4 for 11 shooting, though. The turnover's been a major issue. 3 turnovers each by Brown, Porzingis, and Holiday. So far, Porzingis has got 4 blocks in the first half, but yet to connect from 3. What's good, the Code Man? Welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Glad to have you back on the stream. What a rough start. I can't believe what I'm seeing out there on the floor. We're seeing hero ball being played all over the floor tonight. Like, it's been such a sloppy game for Boston. These guys trying to take it up the floor in transition. They keep on losing the handle, and they give it up to the defense. It's just horrendous. 12 total turnovers in the first half. So right now we're just at halftime. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, or ring that notification bell if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams I cover. Just shocking so far what we got in the first half of action. Yeah, great question. Probably most recently is probably the Shakira one for halftime. Probably. I do faintly remember U2 back in 2002. Coldplay also. I really like the music for Coldplay. They performed back in 2016 for the Super Bowl. Yeah, let me get some of these team stats up here for a moment because, yeah, this has just been bad basketball being played. Celtics are -4 in offensive rebounds, 11-7. They're lucky Keita got them back into the game somewhat in that category, but yeah, 12 turnovers. That's led to 11 points off of those turnovers tonight scored by LA so far. And this is the largest deficit right here. Like, this looks exactly like Monday in the first half against the Pelicans. Just you got to come out and we'll see. Like the first 2-3 possessions, if you have guys starting to attack and get to the rim like they did against the Pelicans in the second half, because that was a totally different second half. Like, Joe Mazzulla, I feel like he's just going to the approach here the first half. He's like, yeah, I'll just balance out the starting lineup tonight, and you guys try as many 3-point shots as possible. Whatever you guys hit, we'll see how much you guys can hit, and if you're not hitting, we'll have to finally start to take it to the rim in the second half. Like that seems like, based on how they've been coming out, just simply unready to play the game because everybody knows that they're probably going to jack up a 3, most likely, instead of trying to get to the free throw line. And then they completely flip-flop it the other way in the second half. Oh, wow. Yes, I'm just catching up on this. Wow. Yeah, good pick right there. Wow. So, Steven Adams is out for the season, but that's a great player for front court depth right there for Steven Adams, for a young Houston Rockets team to get a veteran player. And he's got the respect by everybody in the league. Like, he's known as, one of the strongest players in the league for Steven Adams. So this happened around an hour ago or so. So the Houston Rockets acquiring Steven Adams from the Memphis Grizzlies in a trade for Victor Oladipo and 3 second-round picks. So a couple hours ago, this went down. Steven Adams out for the rest of the season, underwent knee surgery, but he should be recovered to come back for next season for Steven Adams. Yeah, that's a really good get there for Houston. You get a veteran big man, and he's good at cleaning up shots in the glass for Adams. Hey, what's good, Bradley? Welcome to Stream, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. This is shocking. So if you guys are just joining in right now, the Lakers are without LeBron and AD, and the Celtics have turned this into a three-point shooting contest and have been fumbling the basketball constantly and played a horrendous first half. 12 turnovers by Boston in the first half, and they shot 7 for 23 from 3. Only 40% total as a team, so just it's as bad as you can get, because if you're playing a legit contender tonight in this game, I bet you that you're down by 30 right now, and this looks like the Bucks-Celtics game from last month where they get creamed. So just no intensity to start off tonight's game. And it's not like the Lakers are going to have somebody in a team that can drop down 40 like AD did on Christmas. Yeah, still a long way to go, though. The most critical moments for the Celtics team this season is under 8 minutes left to go in the fourth. That's when they start to do their damage. Is they do struggle starting off the fourth quarter, but the final 8 minutes after that first timeout, they seem to get into a rhythm. Really good to key in on Austin Reeves, though, because Austin Reeves has got 19 points, 5 for 7 from the perimeter. After that, D'Lo's got 3 made threes on 9 points. Vanderbilt's got 10. I'll check and see if there's any updates with Vanderbilt for the rest of this game, because he did head to the locker in final seconds to close out the first half. Yeah, I think the Celtics will probably make a trade towards their bench for like a wing player to get some more bench scoring. So I think they're gonna make a trade, but it'll be like a rotation player that they'll bring in. Yeah, nothing yet about Jared Vanderbilt in terms of like his extent of his injury, but he hobbled off the floor, non-contact injury after a steal. He poked the ball away from Tatum, the final 25 seconds left, and then he came up with a steal, and then he looked like he tweaked something, and he hobbled off the floor, went to the locker room. Quick update right now with the NBA. Pacers up over the Knicks 58-51, and the Grizzlies leading the Cavs tonight 41-32 right now. There's only 4 games going on in the NBA tonight, so this is 1 out of the 4. And the Sixers take on the Jazz in the late game tonight. That will tip off at 10 o'clock Eastern. Wow. College basketball scores here, and no shockers so far tonight in terms of the top 25 teams, as they are doing their business, taking care of business, unlike the Celtics tonight. Number 6 ranked Wisconsin jumping out to a fast start over Nebraska, 23-8. For Nebraska, they really need to start winning some more signature games, because they're in the bubble right now. They're in danger of missing the tournament if they keep on losing games. And then Arizona winning against Cal 25-11. Obviously, that's one that Arizona should have in the bag in that game, and they're taking care of business currently. So yeah, I think what's going to determine this game is how the Celtics come out first 2-3 possessions starting off this third quarter. If they come out, they play sloppy basketball, they lose control of the ball, they turn it over, then yeah, that could very well dictate that this could be a loss tonight. But if they start to attack, they put in some shots, they make buckets to begin the first couple possessions to start off the third, then you know we're going to have a great game on our hands for the rest of it. Reminiscent probably like we did on Monday. This looks kind of similar to Monday. The Celtics weren't down as much. They were, so they're not as down as much tonight. They were down by 17 against the Pelicans on Monday. They came back, flipped the switch, and won. Final score of that game was 118 to 112. So they were down by 17. They flipped it to a 23 points differential and won the game by 6. And then the opposite thing happened on Tuesday. The next day, coming off the back-to-back, they were up by 20 at one point against the Pacers, crushing them in the first half. And then the second half, the wheels fell off. After scoring 81, they managed to score 129, which still was able to win. They won against the Pacers by 5, 129-124, but it was back and forth throughout most of the second half in that game. Indiana came down from 20, came on back. And the concerning part about that game was that Tyrese Halliburton had to sit and couldn't even play in the fourth quarter because that was his first game back. He was on a minutes restriction in that game. So who knows what could have happened there if Halliburton actually played. Most likely that would have resulted in a Celtics loss. And whoever plays the Pacers, honestly, in the playoffs, you got to watch out. The Pacers, in the regular season, they're 2-3 against the Celtics, and they went 4-1 against the Bucks in the regular season. So whoever gets the Pacers in the playoffs, you got to really keep a watchful eye on that team if they are healthy and everything is clicking, because they could really do some damage, especially with a team that can't play defense or a team that can't score and be able to match point for point with you for Indiana. Then the Pacers are going to take that series. They've had their hot hand against the Bucks, 4-1 against them, because the Bucks have struggled defensively this season. Yeah, a lot of sports on this weekend. I saw the college basketball slate's really, really good for this Saturday. They got Houston against Kansas as one of the key games. Duke against UNC. This college basketball slate's loaded this weekend. Yeah, it's too bad what the Pro Bowl has become lately. Yeah, that time of year into the month of February now. So Hockey All-Star Game. Yeah, hockey's a couple of weeks ahead of the NBA for All-Star Game. I know the Daytona 500 is going to be coming up soon in the middle of February. So this is a time that sports starts to get a lot more busier, and then a lot more games get significant. We're basically past the midway point of the NBA season, but for college basketball, this month is super significant because it's the final push towards March for the NCAA tournament. So you got teams all over the place, teams in the 1 line, teams in the 2 line, teams drifting back, teams that were top 10 that might miss the tournament now a month later. It's crazy. You got teams like Memphis and Oklahoma that legit could outright miss the tournament after being ranked top 10 around a month ago. Yeah, pitchers and catchers reporting to spring training in a few weeks. Spring training baseball starting off soon. So it's getting busy. I actually start up lacrosse announcing in a couple weeks from now in mid-February. So here we go. Start to the third quarter of action. Lakers have the ball first, right to left on the floor. D'Lo dribbles up inside the paint as we open up the third quarter of action. A jumper deep 2, misfired off the mark. No good by Taurean Prince as the Celtics came up with a defensive rebound. So this is a telling possession right here for Boston. If they come out and make this shot, good things could potentially happen. Just like that, the lob over the top, Derek White. The Kristaps Porzingis off the roll down, throws it down with a two-handed jam. Alley-oop, that's how we begin quarter number 3 of action, as the Lakers will take a jumper. And Austin Reeves from the perimeter, he got fouled. So this is going to be 3 shots coming up at the free throw line for LA. Austin Reeves got fouled by Jaylen Brown in a 3-point shot in transition. I love that offensive possession, though, to start off the third for the Celtics, because you hadn't been attacking the paint all game long, and finally, you emphasize attack, 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 get to the rim. They did that exactly with a White lob off the Porzingis. First free throw is good by Reeves. This is a bad foul by Brown because you just put on the charity stripe a 90% plus free throw shooter throughout his career in the NBA. Second one's good by Reeves. Austin Reeves' third free throw bounces in, so all 3 complete. That's equivalent to a 3-point play. Luckily, the 3 missed out because he would have got a 4-point play out of it. 22 by Reeves, the top scorer. Celtics with it. Tatum on the floor with Porzingis, Brown, Holiday, and White, the 5 starters. Brown turns the corner, elevates for the J. 15-footer, connects on it. Jaylen Brown up and through. It's good for 2. Back-to-back baskets to begin quarter number 3 for Boston. Gonna like what I'm seeing so far. The lob over Porzingis, and Jackson Hayes puts Porzingis in the skull buck right there. Catches the lob and puts it up into the cylinder for the basket. 15-point Lakers lead. White with the ball. So we'll have a foul picked up, charged to the Lakers here on the floor. Picking that up with Jackson Hayes. Celtics get the inbound, down by 15. Brown passes to a wide open Holiday. Too easy, up and in off the glass. Reeves at the left wing, guarded by Tatum 1-on-1. Reeves got 22. Switch guarded by Brown. Sends it out to his right to Russell. Swings it out right corner. Jab step. Hachimura dribbles inside of Porzingis. Blocked by Porzingis. KP with block number 5 tonight. Up the floor here to Brown. Brown, cross-court pass, White. Touch pass, Holiday outside. Back to White. Takes the 3. Bricked off the back rim, no good. Had a great look at it, though, as Holiday deferred back to White for Reeves. Steps into a 30-footer. Sinks it. Once again, having a major game tonight by Austin Reeves. 68-52, largest lead for the Lakers. Reeves got 25, making it 6 triple. It's a 16-point lead. Tatum, bounce pass Porzingis, up fake. He dribbles up off the spin move inside the key, and will draw the foul on Hachimura. So this will be 2 free throws here by Porzingis. The Celtics now with just their 2nd trip all game long at the free throw line. So if you guys are just tuning in, this is the largest deficit the Celtics have been trailing by tonight. If you're new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. It helps out this video being found on YouTube. Really appreciate you guys for being a part here on the channel tonight. First one's good at the free throw line by Porzingis. Porzingis with a slow start in this game. Just 5 total points tonight. Same amount of points as he has blocks. Make it 6 now. So 6 points and 5 blocks by Porzingis. Same score that they were trailing by halftime. They're making their shots. The issue has been defense. You got to stop the perimeter shots from happening. And Austin Reeves has been on fire. 6 made threes. They made 14 as a team so far in this game. Over 50% from the perimeter, 14 for 26. Missed runner. No good off the mark there for LA. Brown up the floor. Eurostep got it stripped out of bounds. Touched by Prince. So this will stay Celtics ball. Yeah, they need another explosive play to get their team right back into it. They had that lob to begin. Tatum to inbound passer underneath. Finds Brown off the inbound. Brown at the baseline. Backs his way inside the key on Prince. Turn around by Brown. Off the back room, no good. Off the hands of Holiday as it was D'Lo who came down with a defensive rebound. Reeves making 6 threes. Reeves crossover to the elbow outside of Hayes. Hayes, top of the free throw circle, hand off Reeves, floats up the runner, Austin Reeves, off the mark, no good, tipped off the mark, no good by Hayes, another chance, and he got it and one. Jackson Hayes, quadruple teamed, inside the key and one, coming up with the free throw line. You got a box out there if you're Boston. Down by 16 once again, Porzingis. Looking soft tonight on the glass in this game for KP. Bouncing body for body. You can't be weak on the glass if you're Porzingis tonight. 10 points, 9 rebounds, 3 steals by Jackson Hayes. Outplaying Porzingis in this game. Just being pushed off of his spots tonight by Porzingis by Hayes. The free throw no good by Hayes. Skipped around and out as Hauser collected the defensive rebounds. Pritchard finds Horford. A catch and fire three. No good off the mark. Rebound secure by Prince. Down by 16. Lakers going to slow it down. Russell on the floor with Prince, Hayes, Hachimura, and Christie. Celtics with their 5 on the floor. White, Horford, Tatum, Hauser, and Pritchard. Out to the right corner, Christie backs his way on Tatum. Dribbles back out right corner, 5 in the shot clock. Christie, crossover, drives on Tatum, takes the jumper to elbow. Christie, off the back rim, no good. A rebound secure by Horford. Celtics up the floor, looking to cut the deficit here. Horford, outside finds White. White, dribbles up, low block, floats the pass left wing. Wide open three, Horford. Missed off the mark, no good. Tipped over for White to Tatum. Off, it's a rebound. Tatum takes the three, he makes it. Jason Tatum rips down another triple, keeping his team right in the game right now for JT. He's got 14. Lone player in double figures right now for Tatum. Everybody else has to step up. Tatum having a pretty solid game from 3. He's 4 for 8 from the perimeter. Prince drives downhill, right to the rim, scores up and then off the backboard. Where was the interior defense right there for Boston? Down by 15 for the Celtics. Tatum steps into an open 3 off the Horford screen. No good. Missed around the rim and out. Big U's coming here if they keep on playing like this tonight. Hachimura receives the pass away from the basketball. Boston picks up the personal foul. This is... I mean, the defense has been terrible tonight. Like, they're coming out here in the third quarter. They're making a good chunk of their shots, but they've still managed to slip back in the deficit because they can't play defense against this team tonight. Backdoor layup by Hayes, and he missed it off the mark. Celtics got lucky there. Boston with it. Tatum attacks inside the paint, right to the rim, scores up and in. Good for 2. That's a good attack right there. Downhill drive by JT. 13-point game. Prince gives it up to Christie. Christie maneuvers her way inside the key. Out to the corner, off to Russell. Kick out left corner. Hachimura with a 3, missed off the rim, tipped out to the perimeter. Offensive rebound again for the Lakers, goes to Prince. Prince fires a 3, splashes it through. They are ripping the threes through the Celtics team tonight. 75-59, 16-point advantage once again. White's going to slow it down. 6:45 left to go. Third quarter. White, top of the key. Drives on D'Lo inside the paint. White, a leaner, missed off the back rim, tipped off the glass, and Hachimura came down with a defensive rebound. Ward, welcome in here, man. This has been a really, really difficult one tonight. I cannot believe what I'm witnessing. No LeBron, no Davis, and the Celtics are down by 16 currently. Russell, crossover on Hauser, dribbles up inside the key with a left hand, missed the layup. Horford collected the defensive rebound, up the floor, Tatum. Tatum dribbles out to the corner, shovels to Hauser, takes the 3 transition, he makes it. Sam Hauser puts his team within 13 as he splashes down the 3 ball. The timeout here taken on the floor by LA, 75-62. Sam Hauser feeling it from 3-point range tonight. He's got 9, 3 for 6 from the perimeter in 12 minutes. Boston's got to play defense to get back in this one, though. We take the timeout. Yup, this is a big wow tonight. Big wow. I am certainly stunned. Yeah, so let's see. I'm going up to my chat right here for you guys. So just gonna get caught up on it. So, yep, they win big. As I say, they also ew, and we've seen quite a few of those tonight here. If they keep it up, I'll give out a big ew at the end of the stream if it results in an L tonight. So when I was saying the George Washington Bridge last week, traffic's so bad coming from East Providence to Providence. Yikes. Yeah, it's been bad. So there was a picture that was released that I saw in the news today. It had between the two concrete beams, there was a split between them, and it was held up by a clipboard between the two split beams that were concrete on the bridge. And it was bouncing up and down, held up in the middle by a clipboard. Crazy. Wow, relaxing music was going to this game tonight for Western Mass, but depressing drive back home to have been. Yep, $200 tickets. Nope. Yeah, tough one tonight. I can't believe what I'm seeing so far. Cannot believe it. When I instantly heard that LeBron and AD were both out, I was saying Celtics by 30 tonight in this game. I had to go change the thumbnail too. I had previously put it for LeBron on the thumbnail. I had to change it over to Reeves, and my decision actually has turned out to be great tonight because he's got 25 for the contributing Laker right there. So I got that pick correct. But Celtics defense has just not been able to stop him. He's looking like Steph Curry tonight in this game. 6 for 8 from the perimeter, 8 for 14 from the floor, plus 18 the top plus minus tonight on the court for Austin Reeves. Celtics got to get other players going on. Jason Tatum starting to find his rhythm. He's got 16 on 4 for 8 from the perimeter. Porzingis bringing the defense tonight. He's got 5 blocks. Celtics, this is insane. The Celtics right now, midway through the third, have 11 total blocks right now in this game. I mean, it's their interior defense that's helped them out today to at least stay with it. Their perimeter defense has been atrocious for Boston, leaving up so much space on the outside. And ironically, the Lakers have struggled from 3. Austin Reeves is in the zone tonight, though. Jaylen Brown's got to get going, though. He's only got 8, 12 points by Hauser at the moment as we come back from the timeouts. So Reeves with 25. So we are now with 6 minutes left to go. Reeves with the basketball, guarded by Holiday. The 5 on the floor for the Celtics. Holiday, Horford, Pritchard, Hauser, and Tatum. Horford came up with a steal. Horford past midcourt, puts it into the hands to Holiday, swings it out to the corner. Hauser, catch and fire 3. Oh, he hits it. Sam Hauser drills another one. Bang, bang in the corner. Here we go. The fans in the TD Garden better start rocking right here, right now, because this is the time that the Celtics need to start getting going. Christian Wood on the floor alongside Max Christie, Taurean Prince, Rui Hachimura, and Austin Reeves, the 5 for LA. As Drew Holiday, away from the basketball, commits a personal foul. So we're down to 5:19 left to go. Celtics are 22-2 on their home floor. The Lakers are 7-17 on the road. The Lakers are tied for 24th in the NBA in road record this season. A lot of dribbling, and the Lakers, did they turn it over? And no. As Prince was at the end line working on Holiday. The referees will say that Holiday touched it last. Hey, what's good? Ice Ice Baby, welcome back in. This has been quite shocking tonight. So if you guys are joining in right now, if you're new on the stream, no LeBron, no AD. Celtics down by double digits, and the Lakers take the jumper and make it. 12-point advantage as Hachimura buries the 2. Under 5 minutes left to go in the third. Pritchard, hand off to Tatum. Tatum at the left wing perimeter. He's guarded one-on-one by Prince. Gets around him at the free throw circle. Fires the pass off to Pritchard. Shot clock down to 5. Pritchard jacks up a 3. He connects on it. Peyton Pritchard knocks down the 3 ball. Good answer right there to single digits for the first time in ages, it seems like, in this game. Pritchard with 8. Reeves, and the player of the game so far tonight, crosses midcourt. Austin Reeves guarded by Holiday off the screen set by Hachimura. He rolls down, bounce pass off the roll down to Hachimura. Missed the open layup from point blank range. Celtics get lucky. Boston looking to cut it right here, right now. Tatum, crossover, dribbles free throw circle, bounce out left quarter. Sized up to his right. Pritchard outside finds Tatum at the left wing. Tatum, step back three in the air, takes it, and he makes it. Jason Tatum, bang, bang. Oh, he hits it. We get a 6-point game, 77-71. Finally, the Boston Celtics wake up. The Lakers not going to take a timeout just yet. Hachimura, up figure the top, almost lost it. Down to the hardwood with it. Tatum forces the tie-up. Jump ball coming up in the free throw circle. Tatum taking over this game as the crowd goes wild. This is Boston Celtics basketball now. Their threes are dropping. They're moving the ball much cleaner and crisper in this third quarter. 25-17 advantage in this third, and Tatum forces the tie-up on Hachimura as he lost the dribble, and then Tatum just pounced over Hachimura to tie him up with a basketball. We got a game right now. This is looking reminiscent of Monday night. The Celtics were down by 17 against the Pelicans, came back and won by 6. Tonight, they've trailed as many by 16. Now they're trailing by 6. Jump ball at the midcourt logo between Tatum and Hachimura. It's won by Boston. Horford collects the jump ball. Celtics with a 5 on the floor. Tatum, Horford, Pritchard, Hauser, and Holiday. Tatum, crossover at the wing. Tatum, one-on-one, step back, 3 in the air. No good. Missed off the front rim over Hachimura. D'Lo with a defensive rebound. Lakers up the floor, pushing tempo. Christie bumped into and fouled. He'll shoot 2 coming up at the free throw line for Max Christie as he absorbs the contact from Sam Hauser. Jason Tatum indeed coming through in this game. He needs others to step up, though. Tatum with 19. Hauser's got 12. Jaylen Brown just 8 for him tonight. All depends if Holiday and the Whites, if those two guys can get going, then this is the Celtics game. First free throw is good at the line. Lakers also in the bonus right now. What a game we've got here. Second free throw. Christie nails it. 8-point advantage. Max Christie with 7. Pass midcourt with Holiday. Holiday guarded by Reeves, top of the key. Now switch defended by Russell. Holiday dribbles up, drives inside, floats up the teardrop off the back rim, no good. Tatum tipped it up, missed off the back rim. And a rebound collected by Christian Wood out of the pack for the Lakers. Russell drives inside, gets past Hauser, bounce pass underneath, and throws it down with a two-handed flush by Jackson Hayes. Back to a 10-point game. He's brought the explosiveness tonight, outplaying both Porzingis and Horford down inside the low post as he just dunks it over, and Horford just no contest right there. Timeout on the floor by Boston. 81-71 as we are down to 2:51 left to go in the third. Lakers showing up tonight for this game. Greatest rivalry in the history of the NBA, and you got to throw the records out the window for this matchup here tonight. This is a big timeout. Boston needs to regroup after this timeout and got to start getting somewhat more to the rim in this game. The Lakers still have 3 starters without a single foul in this game tonight. Still, they haven't attacked enough. They've only gone to the free throw line twice this entire game. They're a perfect 3 for 3. Got to get to the free throw line much more. Just not bringing the physicality tonight. What I do like is that they haven't turned it over for a long time. That's something that they've adjusted with, and they've been much better in the second half. Alright, so right now we're just in a timeout. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Ring that notification bell if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams I cover. Quick update here. Next stream will be on Sunday. That will be Celtics against Grizzlies. If anybody's interested in joining in. For the past couple weeks, I've been putting out on the community tab like a weekly streaming schedule or so. I'm going to probably draw back on that and do probably a streaming schedule every probably 2-3 days most likely for me, because my schedule gets much busier for the next couple months in February, March, April, and in the beginning of May. For me, I got a lot of games that I'm doing in person. I start up lacrosse announcing in a couple weeks. And I actually just took a couple more basketball games for February, and then we have conference tournaments too that come up in February for basketball. So just a quick update for you guys. So Wednesdays, unfortunately, I know for sure I won't have any streams for the next couple weeks because I got in-person games on those Wednesdays for basketball. They usually play Wednesdays, Wednesday nights, and then Saturday afternoons. That's when I usually have those games at. Alright, so about to get back to action here in just a moment. 10-point game. Still in the third quarter. As we come back, the Celtics down by 10 at Tatum. On the floor with Horford, Hauser, Pritchard, and Holiday. Tatum, bounce pass, right corner. Wide open three by Horford, no good. Had a good look there from the perimeter, but couldn't make it. Celtics foul trouble tonight. Not really much foul trouble. 2 personal fouls each by Tatum, Holiday, and Brown. Everybody else playing with 1 or 0 as Russell leans in, and he'll draw the contact here and the foul. So Russell will head to the free throw line, will shoot 2 as he got Drew Holiday on the shooting foul. First one's good by D'Lo. Second shot by D'Lo at the line. That's good. Yeah, once we get into the playoffs, going to see if we can make Mr. Top some more frequent appearances once we get inside the playoffs. 12-point lead for LA. Holiday needs to get going offensively, same as White. Skip pass, right corner. Hauser with a 3. Halfway down, rolls around. It drops in. It's good for the 3. That's massive. They're going to roll to 2. One of his feet was on the 3-point line. So deep 2, 1 foot in, 1 foot out by Hauser. Anyway, that's a big-time bucket. 10-point game once again. 1:45 left to go in the third. At the right wing with D'Lo. D'Lo jab step guarded by Pritchard. Drives right past Pritchard. Missed the layup. Off the mark as it stood off the back rim. Celtics with possession. Tatum up the floor. Finds Pritchard at the left wing. Bobbled it. He could have jacked up a 3 if he hadn't bobbled it. Finds Horford. Horford will try again from 3. He's got it. Rattles in. If you keep on missing, try again, baby. You'll hit one sometime, someday. Gets one right there, right now with Big Al Horford. Drive kick. Christie out to the corner. Hayes hands it off over to Reeves, having a massive game tonight. Reeves guarded by Pritchard. Reeves at the left wing. 5 in the shot clock. Sends it over to Hayes. Hand off Reeves. Laces up a 3. Oh, he hits it. Steph Curry range by Austin Reeves, and a rainbow right there as it drops in as the buzzer sounded on the shot clock. 86-76. Final minute left to go in the third quarter. That was massive there by Austin Reeves. Tatum at the top. Tatum dribbles, drives right down the lane inside. He scores up and off the backboard. Good for 2 by Jason Tatum. It's an 8-point game right now. Lakers with the ball. Just above 30 seconds left to go in the third. LA slows it down with Russell. Russell at the left wing, moves on top off to Christie. Christie penetrates the rim, lost the handle, turns it over. Horford came up with a steal. Horford at the left wing, 5-second differential, shot clock and game clock, puts the ball into the hands to Tatum. Tatum stands at the TD Garden logo right now, 15 seconds left to go. Tatum, top of the key, crossover on Russell. Tatum drives inside with the right hand. Couldn't get it to go. Missed off the mark. Russell came down with a rebound. Up the floor. Christie attacks inside the paint. Over Hauser. Puts it in. It's good for 2 right before the buzzer. Pritchard takes the 3. No good. Off the bottom right side of the glass. We close out at the end of the third quarter. The Lakers lead by 10. 88-78. The Celtics are coming, but the Lakers keep on shutting down the door right now in this game. Al Horford with a big 3, but Jason Tatum took that shot way too early, and that allowed for the Lakers to get one right before the buzzer to close out the third, and we have a 10-point game entering the fourth quarter. Procrastinate. No LeBron, no Anthony Davis, and the Celtics tonight looking like they're studying for their final exam, cramming it in, trying to do a 2-minute drill right now against this team. For quality basketball, you better play the full 48. You better play a full 48 against an actual contender when it comes down to a game in the playoffs, because tonight this does not look like a playoff-type ready team for Boston. Confusingly, it's been horrendous tonight. The turnovers were the issue in the first half. The defense has still been the issue in this game, specifically the perimeter. The Lakers shooting 55% from the perimeter tonight at 16 for 29. Austin Reeves making 7 threes, looking like Steph Curry out there tonight. 28 points by Reeves, knocking down a couple 30-footers. 10 assists by D'Lo with a double-double. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams I cover. I cover basketball action on the channel, play-by-play, NBA games, also from time to time college hoops as well. Wow, just mind-boggling here that Boston came into tonight as a 15.5-point favorite on the line. Yep. Celtics are like Seabiscuit. They like to play harder when they're losing. Yep. I mean, a key for Boston was that they didn't turn over the basketball at all in the third quarter. They went into halftime with 12 turnovers, but they only made up the gap by 4 points right now. Hey, what's good? Ash in the stream. Welcome in. Yeah, I've got the Tatum jersey on, and then the jersey in the back's a throwback. That's from like the 08 Celtics. When they last won the chip, when they wore the green and black jerseys. Paul Pierce got his jersey back there on hanging up on the basketball pillow behind me. Lakers led as many by 16 at one point in this game. Let us know out in the chat who you guys got in this one tonight, Celtics or Lakers. Oh yeah, my Kobe jersey I still have. Yeah, I haven't brought that out in a while. If the Celtics do lose tonight, make sure to stay tuned for the big ew after the final whistle of this game, as that will be coming, because that would be horrendous if the Celtics lose this game. It would go down as the worst loss all season long. They were favored by 15.5 points, and Joe Mazzulla better be taking questions and after this postgame and offering up his best answers, because if they do lose this one, he's going to be hit and slammed hard by the media. We start off the fourth quarter of action. Porzingis attacking, cutting to the hoop with a roosh shack, and he throws it down with a right-handed hammer. What a start there for Boston. Porzingis received the pass off the cut. That was almost stolen too by the Lakers, but he was able to thread the defense and throw it down with a right-handed flush. Missed jumper off the back rim, no good by Christian Wood to begin for LA. Celtics with the basketball. White up the floor. White underneath at the key. Floats it up. He scores. It's up and good for 2. 6-point game right now. LA quick up the floor to the rim, up and in off the backboard behind the Celtics defense. Boston just simply lost track there of Taurean Prince. He was wide open behind a D. In transition, Boston couldn't get back. White floats up the runner, missed off the rim short, tipped up, and it gets tipped over to Prince for the defensive rebound. Lakers with possession, attacking downhill. D'Lo to the rim, scores with a left hand. That 4-zip Boston run has just been sent directly in the opposite direction with the Lakers up on their 4-zip run. 10-point game once again. Porzingis pops up, shoots the three. Oh, he hits it. Porzingis finally drills a triple. 7-point game, a catch and fire. KP ripping it through. Lakers will slow it down. Passing off, backdoor, throwing it down. With a flush off the assist there by D'Lo. That is Hachimura with a dunk. Where's the Celtics interior defense right now? Wide open backdoor cuts they're sending to the hoop for LA. Jaylen Brown tries a three straight away. No good. Skipped around the rim and out. Porzingis offensive rebound. Could it be strong with it? Could it come down, though, by Porzingis? Porzingis having a weak game when it comes onto the glass today. Wasn't strong there as the basketball got ripped out of his hands. Open three. Hachimura takes it, and he makes it. That's a killer for the Celtics in the timeout here by Joe Mazzulla. 9:53 left to go. Boston down by 12 after cutting the deficit to 6. This has been a swing of a game tonight. Rui Hachimura out there making threes. Entire starting 5, plus one bench player now tonight for the Lakers has got double figures. 28 by Reeves, making 7 threes. 13 points, 13 assists by D'Angelo Russell. 12 by Jackson Hayes. That's with 9 rebounds. 11 points by Taurean Prince. 10 by Vanderbilt. And then 10 off the bench by Hachimura. Holy smokes. Did the Celtics just really play like doo-doo tonight or what? Oh, man. Bad game by Boston. Yikes. 21 by Tatum. After that, Porzingis has 11. It's just whenever he's come down with the rebounds, he's going to be stronger with it for Porzingis because what he can do defensively in terms of at the rim, altering shots, blocking shots, is massive there. It's the same thing that goes for Wemby when you're going up for the rebound against just a bulkier opponent. He just gets the ball ripped out of his hands, and that's what's happening to Porzingis tonight in this game. Porzingis limited to 6 rebounds tonight. And Jaylen Brown's been stuck at 8 for a long time. He's had a tough game. 8 points by Brown. White's got 6. Holiday with 4. Those are the 3 right there. If those guys can start to score, then the Celtics get back in this game. Do I think Florida's a tournament team? Yes, I think they're in the play-in game for Florida. Yeah. Yeah, they would be a play-in team. That's a signature win for them. They're going to have to keep on getting bigger wins and avoiding bad losses to keep it up, though, for Florida. But I think this Florida team looks different compared to years past, and I think they're going to sneak into the tournament this season. Some of these teams are playing their way off the bracket. The Memphis Tigers certainly are. $9:53 left to go. The Celtics, with the under 10 timeout remaining, this is the time that they gotta be dialed in, making their adjustments and coming back in this game. Next possession will be the biggest possession of the game for Boston because you need a bucket. You got to score. You got to set the tone for the final under 10. Get your team right back into it. And not along with scoring, you got to defend as well. That needs to be emphasized here in the final 9:53. Defense. Their perimeter defense has been horrendous. Now it's switched to the interior defense. The Lakers bringing in cutters. They get guys cutting backdoor to the hoop, and the Celtics just not stopping them. Back to action. Pritchard on the floor with White, Brown, Keita, and Porzingis. Tatum is on the bench currently. At the right corner, Brown, Tatum, and Holiday both on the bench, same as Horford. White elevates for the three, missed off the rim short. Pritchard off his hands, couldn't secure the offensive rebound. The Lakers with a defensive board, and they will slow it down. D'Lo, double-double, 13 points, 13 assists with the basketball, guarded by Jaylen Brown, top of the key. D'Lo dribbles up to the left elbow, bounce pass to the top. Here's a three straight away. Hachimura missed off the backcourt, offensive rebound, tip to the backcourt, though. Pritchard tried to track it down. And it will be a foul in transition picked up by the Lakers, actually. So Peyton Pritchard got bumped down in transition, and the Lakers pick up the personal foul. Rui Hachimura, loose ball foul, just picked up. So Boston will get the inbound. Just above 9 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. Celtics inbound it to Brown. Brown at the edge of the midcourt logo. Just 8 points tonight by Jaylen. Jaylen, top of the key, working in Hachimura. Jaylen, crossover at the top. Bounce pass, leaves it off for Porzingis at the free throw circle. Porzingis double-teamed. Porzingis takes the jumper, forces it up. He got it. Kristaps Porzingis off the J, takes it. He makes it. 10-point game, 13 now for KP. The Lakers milk some clock. They take it past midcourt with Russell. Celtics got to keep on pressuring them in the backcourt. Jaylen Brown picks up the reach and foul. So he knocks down Russell. Yeah, clock and time is of the essence, and Boston needs to remember off these inbounds, once they make a basket, they need to pressure the Lakers, or the Lakers are going to melt clock. Lakers on the far side of the floor will get the inbound here in just a moment. Got 120 plus watching. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. This has been quite a wild game. Not what I was expecting at all. Celtics came into this game 15.5-point favorites. No LeBron, no Anthony Davis tonight for the Lakers, and Boston simply playing down to their rival tonight in this game, down by 10 on their home floor. James, welcome back in. Thanks for stopping by. Inbound for LA. They take the jumper. Missed off the back rim, no good at the free throw circle, and Derek White collects the defensive rebound. White puts the ball into the hands of Brown. Slices defenders downhill off the drive. Got stripped. He got fouled. And Jaylen Brown will shoot two coming up at the free throw line. He's had some trouble late in games making free throws by Jaylen, as Rui Hachimura picks up the personal foul. That's his fourth right now. So Rui, in some deep foul trouble, will have to take a seat on the bench. We're going to have a timeout on the floor. The Lakers are actually going to challenge this call. They said that Jaylen Brown lost it off his knee out of bounds. The referees ruled it Rui Hachimura shooting foul. And this very well might make the case that this was out of bounds by Jaylen Brown. On that last replay, it was quick going to the timeout. It looked like it was a clean strip on that first look there by Hachimura, that he stripped Brown, and it went off Brown's knee and out of bounds. Hey, thanks so much for relaxing music. Really appreciate it. Yeah, this is shocking tonight, Adam. I'm stunned as well. So if you're just joining in, the Lakers, no Anthony Davis, no LeBron James. They get a 10-point lead with 8:27 left to go in the fourth quarter. The Celtics tonight simply playing down to their opponents, and Boston forgot how to defend the perimeter. The Lakers, which are in the bottom part of the NBA in three-point shooting tonight, are 17 for 31 from three. Just under 55% shooting from three. The magic number from three for Boston this season is 16. Celtics 27-3 record when they have made at least 16 threes or greater. Right now they're 14 for 39 from the perimeter, so they're going to need at least two. But in order to get the job done tonight, I think you're going to need probably 4 or 5 to flip the switch, turn it into your favor for the rest of this one for Boston, based on how this game's been going on. And if you can get Holiday, White, and Brown to score, then you got a chance here to come back in this game, but that has not been the case tonight. Tatum's got 21, 13 by Porzingis, but Jaylen Brown just 8. Derek White with only 6. And Jrue Holiday's got just 4 tonight. Those 3 guys were vital in the comeback against the Pelicans on Monday, but tonight, down by double digits here, they have yet to get it going offensively, and they will need to do so in the final 8.5. I just can't believe what I'm witnessing here tonight. And if the Celtics do lose this game, you guys will witness a big ew at the end of this one. It will go down as the Celtics' worst loss all season long. If you're new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and feel free to let us know in the chat if you haven't done so already who you guys are taking tonight, Celtics or Lakers. Since we're on the timeout, quick update in the NBA scoreboard. Pacers and Knicks tied up at 91 with around 6.5 left to go in the fourth quarter. And another close game between the Cavs and the Grizzlies. Cavs lead by 1, 73-72 with under 5 left to go in the third. So the Lakers challenged the last call. Referees looked at it, and they said successful challenge. So instead of 2 free throws being shot by Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, it was turned over off the knee of Jaylen Brown as Rui Hachimura stripped him. Rui Hachimura gets his personal foul taken away. And Rui Hachimura now back to 3 personal fouls as Jaylen Brown got called on a turnover. Successful challenge for the Lakers. Missed off the glass off the roll down. No good by Christian Wood. Celtics with the basketball. Just above 8 minutes left to go. Brown at the top of the free throw circle, sends it off to White. White at the right wing. White on the floor with Porzingis. Brown, Pritchard, and Holiday. Porzingis deep 2. Missed off the front row short. Loose ball tracked down. Pritchard tried to come down with it, but out hustled by Taurean Prince for the Lakers. Lakers with the ball, slowing down tempo. Reeves fires the pass right corner. Handoff from Wood to Reeves around the perimeter. Guarded by Holiday at the right wing. Dribbles towards his left. Reeves turns the corner. Floats up the runner. Open up the bank right there. Austin Reeves is good for 2. 99-87. The Celtics forgot to keep track of the player of the game tonight, Austin Reeves. Celtics with the ball at the edge of the midcourt logo. Approaching 7:20 left to go. Pritchard at the top of the key working on Christian Wood. Swings it out to the left wing over to Holiday. Into the hands here of Porzingis. Porzingis at the elbow. 3 in the shot clock. Porzingis gonna realize time's going off. Heaves a 3. Taking it back. Off the back rim. No good. Lakers tapped it out of bounds, and the Celtics will have a new 14 in the shot clock. You gotta be aware of the shot clock right there if you're Porzingis, just dribbling with his backside and heaves up a shot looking like Jordan Poole right there in a gym club against the Celtics earlier this season. He was going the wrong way from the basket with 1 on the shot clock, just turns around and jacks up 1. Inbound underneath coming up by Tatum. Tatum fires the pass to Porzingis, top of the key. Gives it off to White. It's White, Holiday, Porzingis, Tatum, Brown. 5 on the floor, the 3, takes it. And he makes it from downtown. Bang, bang with a big triple right there by Derek White. Huge 3. 9-point game. 9 points now by Derek White with under 7 left to go. Reeves off to Hachimura. Steps into an open 3. No good around the rim and out. Almost there, but couldn't get the bounce. Brown up the floor. Finds Porzingis. Pops up, shoots it. No good off the rim short. Missed the 3. Outlet pass ahead of the pack. And it will be a foul picked up from the side here committed by Brown. This will be 2 free throws coming up at the line by Jackson Hayes. 99-90, 6:33 left to go. What's good? Blue Ridge in the stream. Welcome in. Thanks for joining in. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and this has been just a stunning game tonight. Celtics not showing up without AD and LeBron for the Lakers, and the first one is good by Jackson Hayes. Jackson Hayes out hustling Porzingis in this game as he makes the first free throw. Hayes has got 13. Second shot by Hayes is good. 101-90. Under 6.5 left to go. The Celtics in trouble, down by double digits. They've been able to make baskets, but haven't been able to play well enough defensively to get themselves back into this game. White outside finds Porzingis. Couple rough shots as of late. They got to get their team back into the offensive rhythm. Porzingis sets the screen for Tatum. Tatum drives, attacks downhill, and Tatum will draw the blocking foul. So Tatum will head to the free throw line here. 2 hard-fought free throws coming up, down to 6:13 left. And this is something we haven't seen often tonight. Celtics at the line. Boston, only 3 attempted free throws this entire game. They're a perfect 3 for 3. Just not playing aggressive tonight. Not attacking the Lakers at all. Not going downhill to the rim. First one's good by Tatum. Greg, welcome in. Yeah, this has been mind-boggling tonight. I cannot believe what I'm witnessing. Celtics came in as a 15.5-point favorite. Second free throw is good. Tatum single-handedly basically carrying his team tonight. He's got 23 at the moment, the top scorer. After that, Porzingis with 13. Everybody else. Hauser's got 14. Everybody else after Tatum, Hauser, and Porzingis got single digits right now. So the Lakers missed a shot. They came up with the rebounds. Another neat Jackson Hayes got bumped up into and fouled here. Referees are sorting this out. Was this on the putback chance by Hayes or not? So they're still sorting this out, and it was. So Jackson Hayes will shoot 2 at the line. First one's good. Entire starting 5 is scored, plus 1 bench player for the Lakers in double figures. Jackson Hayes working his way from 15. The second free throw is good, up to 16 points now. 103-92, down to 6 minutes left to go. This is where the Celtics will need to come back in this game if they have any fight in them. Let's play with some Celtics pride here for Boston. Tatum drives, low block. His pass got kicked. Rolled a kicked ball violation, charged to D'Lo. That right there just stops the momentum of the offense, though. So it puts back a new 14 in the shot clock. Boston will have to reset their offense, and that's a tough kick ball right there. Not in the favor of the Celtics. Inbound goes over to Holiday. Holiday off the pivot over. Reeves scores up and through. Good for 2 at the low block. 103-94. Celtics going to have to play some defense. Hayes sets the screen. Reeves the ball handler. Reeves moves it over to D'Lo. D'Lo dribbles up at the right wing, bounce past top of the key. Hachimura takes the 3, and he makes it over Porzingis. Oh, what a terrible time right there for the Celtics defense to surrender a 3. Hachimura's got 13. Allen, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Celtics with 5:15 in the clock, only got 94. Holiday puts it up, rolls around, goes in for 2 more by Jrue Holiday. Keeps his team winning 10, but they just can't break that range. They've been winning 8, but they can't get to winning 6 or 4 or 2 recently. Reeves, 5 minutes left to go, up by 10. Reeves, guarded by Brown, and Brown commits the reach-in. It's getting closer and closer to you guys witnessing the big U tonight. The Boston Celtics came into this game 15.5-point favorites. Now down by 10 with under 5 left to go. Going to have to figure this one out. Inbound goes to Russell. Russell, edge of the midcourt logo, 8 in the shot clock. Russell dribbles up, drives. No good, missed the layup. White collects the defensive rebound. White up the floor, crosses midcourt. Outside Holiday, transition 3. And no good off the mark. Tipped up Brown. Off the Tatum offensive rebound. Tatum weaves his way inside the paint. Tatum rejected. Inside the key, it goes back to the Lakers. LA with a possession, far side of the floor. Reeves, and off the dribble, got knocked to the bounce, touched by White. Down to 4:31 left to go. White, though, actually, there was some contact there. White committed the reach-in as Reeves was tiptoeing down the far side. Yeah, that's a reach-in foul. So White knocked it out of bounds, but he did commit the reach-in foul. So this will send Reeves to the free throw line. Not a good scenario for the Celtics because Reeves is a plus 90% free throw shooter. The first one, it got the bounce. 31. By Reeves tonight. Second free throw, Reeves missed it, but it's going to be an offensive rebound. Celtics couldn't track it down. Reeves came back with the basketball. Reeves, 30-footer to exit this game. No good off the glass. So looking to put the Celtics to sleep tonight. Couldn't do so from Steph Curry range. Porzingis off to Tatum. Tatum dribbles up, drives, low block, flings it out to the wing. Holiday. Left baseline dribble. Holiday off the spin move. Try to punch it down, but they get called on the turnover. Yeah, he stepped out of bounds with it. 1 foot down the far side. Stepping out of bounds off the line as we have a timeout on the floor taken. 4:06 left to go. The Lakers will burn a timeout here. Oh my goodness. What a bad night for Boston. Yikes. Started off with the turnovers. Kept on being a worse night for perimeter defense. And now it's just mistakes. Missing shots from point-blank range. Not getting to the rim often. You look back at the film of this game, you could barely see that the Celtics attacked the Lakers tonight. They were just settling. And they wouldn't put any of these guys in foul trouble. Just 5 total free throws attempted this entire game for the Celtics. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. If you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams. The Celtics tonight just got punched in the mouth. Just no physicality right now by Boston tonight. Hey, what's good? Uniman, welcome in. Yeah, this is a horrific Celtics game. And that's exactly what happened to Boston tonight. They thought it was an easy dub. No game is easy in the NBA. The Pistons took the Celtics into overtime. The Pistons were up by double digits going into halftime in December. You can't take any team lightly in the NBA, and this goes to show a lot tonight that no matter who you're missing, other guys in the association, they are ballers as well. And Austin Reeves, major tonight. 31 points the player of the game, 10 for 17 shooting, 7 made threes as we come back to action, 4 minutes left. Russell, double-double for him tonight, 13 points, 14 assists. Into the hands to Prince. Prince, jumper to elbow over Porzingis, rattled out as Tatum collects the defensive rebound. Celtics up the floor with White. Gotta go if you're Boston. The pass down low. Porzingis puts it up. Puts it through inside the key. It's good for 2. 9-point game. Looks like too little too late. We shall see, though, what happens here in the final 3.5 as we approach the mark. Reeves. He's got 31. Drives downhill. Kick out left corner. Prince. Baseline dribble. Prince floats the pass right corner. Touch pass to the wing. D'Lo laces up a 3. That's the dagger. 110-98, most likely going to put the Celtics to sleep tonight. A big U going out to the perimeter defense all game long for Boston. 19 made threes tonight for LA. Tatum dribbles, drives inside, floats the pass. Horford, touch pass. Holiday, corner, 3. Porzingis. That is well off the mark. It comes up short, and it goes into the hands to Reeves. Just didn't get any lift on that for Porzingis. Porzingis getting outplayed tonight by Jackson Hayes. Just bounced off his spots. Not strong enough in this matchup tonight. Reeves, fall away jumper deep 2. Around the rim and out. Porzingis came down with a rebound. White up the floor. Going to be urgent. At the top. Too much movement here with the basketball. Porzingis throws it down with a 2-handed flush. 10-point game. They've been in that range, though, for this entire fourth quarter, going back and forth with LA. Russell. Edge of the midcourt logo as we approach 2:20 left to go. Russell passes. Low block underneath. Hachimura missed off the glass. He got fouled. And Hachimura will shoot 2 coming up at the free throw line. Bad loss tonight for the Celtics upcoming. Just got to these guys' heads tonight. They thought that they were already given a W on the schedule. First one's good at the free throw line for Hachimura. Celtics put 6 guys in double figures on Christmas Day against the Lakers. The Lakers right back tonight, putting 6 guys in double figures to begin the month of February. Edith, welcome in. Thanks so much for stopping by. Yeah, this has been a horrific game tonight for Boston. No LeBron, no Anthony Davis. Gotta remember the saying, nothing is given, everything is earned. And the Celtics tonight did not play like they wanted to earn anything from this game. They came out super flats and down by 12 in the final 2:12 remaining. Sundot, welcome in. Thanks so much for joining in from the Philippines. Tatum collects the ball as he crosses midcourt. Tatum spin move, puts the ball into the hands to White at the wing. White dribbles up, finds Tatum, free throw circle. Tatum backs his way inside, goes up, got it stripped, lost the handle, turnover, and he got called for the loose ball foul. So the Lakers will head back to the free throw line with Austin Reeves, who will shoot 2. Hey, appreciate Blue Ridge. Thanks so much, man, for stopping on by. Yeah, no LeBron and Anthony Davis. So if you're just joining in, Davis and LeBron are both not playing tonight due to injury. And the Celtics laying a massive egg in this game tonight. Davis out due to an Achilles tendon issue and also a left hip spasm. LeBron's out due to a left ankle injury. This is terrible. This goes down as the worst loss of the season by far. Like, they had that loss on Black Friday against the Magic, where they lost by double digits. Also had the loss that they were a no-show against the Bucks. Yikes! You start off the month of February. Oh boy, not good. Like, this is what exactly happened last year. The Celtics started off red hot in like the month of November and December, and then they cooled off later in the year. And then come playoff time, there was games that they should have took. They should have swept the Hawks. And nope, they started to play these games that they struggled defensively, specifically the perimeter defense, like tonight, which the Lakers burned them from. And they're starting to play like that team once again. The team that just only wants to show up for the final 5 minutes of the game. It's like they're cramming for a final exam and they forget to realize that there's 48 actual minutes of basketball and they only show up for the final fourth quarter. And that they just want to skate by for the first 43 and then show up for the final 5. That's how this one was played tonight. And yeah, skating by, not enough in this game. And if they were taking on a legitimate contender team tonight that's fully healthy with all their stars, they will be wrecked by 30, 35, 40 in this game if that happened. Just a terrible game. They had 9 turnovers in the first quarter, 12 going into halftime. Wow, Wisconsin's an upset alert. Thanks for the update there, Adam, because I checked the score in like the first 10 minutes and Wisconsin was up 22-8 in that game. 1 for 2 at the free throw line by Austin Reeves. Yeah, wow, Nebraska's came all the way back. Wisconsin leads Nebraska 50-49 with under 11 minutes left to go in the second half. Pritchard has his pass intercepted by Prince to the outside. Another big U for Boston. And a slate full of turnovers tonight in this game for the Celtics. Couldn't take care of the basketball. It just goes down as a terrible, terrible loss tonight for the Celtics team. A gut check for them. It's like a Power 5 team when they lose against DePaul in college basketball, or come very close to losing against DePaul. That is a gut check towards everybody. And tonight, the Lakers, without Anthony Davis and LeBron. We've seen some bad losses this season. A couple weeks ago, the Dallas Mavericks lost against the Memphis Grizzlies, which the Grizzlies were out without 8 players in that game. I believe it was the first game that John Morant missed for a season-ending injury. And they laid a major egg in that game. Sunday, the game that the football championships were going on, the Thunder lost against the Pistons that night. And this goes down as one of the worst with that grouping right there. Hey, have a nice night, Jeffrey. Hopefully able to bounce back after this one. Next stream for me will be on Sunday. Celtics taking on the Grizzlies in that matchup. 113-102 down to the final 110. And this will lead to a couple more free throws here at the line for the Lakers, with Hood Schifino coming up for his first 2 opportunities tonight. Before I sign off of this one, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. And 16 points, 14 assists, 5th double-double tonight by D'Lo in this game. Austin Reeves, though, he was the gem tonight for LA. 32 points by Reeves, 10 for 18 for the floor, 7 for 10 from the perimeter. And they go 1 for 2 at the free throw line with Jalen Hood Schifino. Surprising result tonight that we got. The Celtics just came out flat. They just weren't with the program in this game. Nemias Queta, though, he's been hustling, bringing physicality in the glass. I wish that was Porzingis tonight, because Porzingis did not come out with any sort of physicality. He got beat and banged upon by Jackson Hayes all throughout the course of this game. Hauser took the 3. He made it, making an interesting 9-point game, but I mean, they've been in the 9-10 point range this entire game. They just haven't been able to crawl back, winning 6, winning 3, winning 2, winning 1, or tie it up. And if they get it, winning 6 and then winning 3, then things will get even more interesting, but we take a timeout. Not done just yet. 46.5 seconds left to go. We have a timeout on the floor. 114-105, Lakers up by 9. Score prediction for the Super Bowl. I'll go Niners in the Super Bowl, 27-24. Hey, what's good? Kobe the GOAT, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, Porzingis just looked real soft tonight in this game. The Celtics just turned it into a 3-point shooting contest. 16 for 47 from 3. They only shot the ball 42% from the floor. The Lakers shot the ball less percentage than the Celtics at just 40% tonight for LA, but Boston with 15 turnovers, Lakers with just 7. And then the Celtics, their failure to get to the free throw line and attack was a major issue. Major free throw difference in this game. 19 for 26 at the free throw line for LA. The Celtics are a perfect 7 for 7. Like, they had no will on their own to drive an attack, be the aggressor, and put the Lakers into foul trouble as we come back to action. Missed shot by LA. Hauser laces up the 3, missed off the mark, no good, tipped up. Offensive rebound, O'Shea Brissett jacks up the 3, no good, and the rebound controlled by the Lakers in the final 20 seconds as we are about to approach it here. A dud tonight by the Boston Celtics. Big dud. There was 15 turnovers that they had. Trailed as many by 16. They tried to play comeback, cramming for a final exam in this game. but it wasn't enough as they lose against their rival, taking a trip across the USA to Boston. A terrible scene what the fans in the Garden had to see tonight for this game here, as this was despicable. The Celtics lose to a Lakers team without LeBron and AD tonight, as this goes down as a big ew, the biggest of all of them. Big of big ews as we go final here on this one. 114 to 105. The Celtics lose by 9 against the Lakers tonight in this game. Just a disastrous all-around game, and you can see it. The players' faces, players' emotions for Boston heading straight to the tunnel. I mean, the fans are speechless. Just ridiculous. They were a 15.5-point favorite tonight for the Celtics, and they lose by 9. Only muster 105. 15 turnovers by Boston. They had 9 in the first quarter for turnovers. They had 12 going into halftime. They were halfway to 24 on pace going into halftime for turnovers. Just crazy. Obviously, it's just one game, so no overreacting here. People are going to be on Twitter and stuff. So, after your favorite team loses, the most toxic place to go to is social media, because you'll just see all the people that's like, trade Tatum, trade Brown, fire Muzula. Yeah, you'll see all those comments on social media, just the plethora of overreactions. June and July with a dono. Really appreciate with a dono. Thanks so much, brother, for the dono. You the legend, man, in the channel. Just one game out of 82, but man, just rough tonight. Just a no-show. But the Celtics, I don't even know where to begin. They started off just coughing up the ball, turnover after turnover. When you look back at this game, it just seemed like the offense was just out of sync all night long for them. They couldn't get the offense going. They just weren't moving the ball crisp and clean, and then they started to move the ball the best that I've seen, but it was with under 8 minutes left to go in this game. They started to move the ball, but it felt like they were moving the ball a little bit more than what they should have, because you got to go quicker into the shot clock in order to make a comeback there. They were doing a lot of extra passes than the usual for Boston, so it was just weird seeing them tonight play this game, as they were out of sync turnover-wise. Low field goal shooting percentage, too many threes, and just not attacking at all on this Lakers defense tonight. Celtics had 12 total blocks, and they still managed to lose this game. And also just flat, just not physical. The Lakers, they were physical. They were beating you, they were banging you, bouncing bodies inside the paint, putting bodies on top of you. Jackson Hayes, he was physical. He finished with 16 points, 10 rebounds. Kristaps Porzingis, tonight, he was soft. 17 points by Porzingis. He did have 5 blocks, but, I mean, he had rebounds that he was coming down with that he got them stripped from his hands by Porzingis soon afterwards. Like, he would come down with a rebound, but he wouldn't be strong enough to corral it, as a Laker defender would come in and strip it out of his hands and keep the ball alive for LA. It just, I mean, this type of game tonight, it was looking like Porzingis was like a toothpick out there going up against Jackson Hayes, and Jackson Hayes was just steamrolling him, just outmanning him on the glass in this one. So just rough all around for Boston. It just blows my mind, this game today, that they came out and played like this. Like, they thought that this win was automatically given to them and granted to them on their home floor, when, you know, you're playing your rival. No LeBron, no AD. Boston came into the game top team in the NBA, 22-2 at home. The Lakers were 7-17 on the road, and they just played and pulled out a giant egg tonight. Yikes. Thanks so much, all, for joining in, as the Celtics get a big ew at the end of this one. Woof. That was not good at all. Really appreciate you guys for joining in. My next stream I plan on covering will be on Sunday night, Celtics against Grizzlies. Feel free to stop on by. I'll be off tomorrow. I have to prep for a game in person on Saturday. If anybody is interested in seeing any of the stuff that I cover in person for sports, I also post those links in the community tab as well. So I do have a game in person on Saturday, so I'll be out on Saturday. So no streams tomorrow and Saturday. I plan on being back Sunday at 6 p.m. for Celtics against Grizzlies for the next one. But thanks all so much for joining in. The Lakers, without LeBron and AD, upset the Celtics tonight, 114-105. And we will close out here to the channel members. All channel members get a shout out at the end of each and every single one of my live streams. We got Jason, Warren, Rajip, I Am Ghost, Russell, John, Mark, Kelly, Oink Oink, Michael, Katie, Bradley, Derek, Sister Surround, Mario, Guido, SG Sports Talk, Ice Ice Baby, Robin, and Melinda. Thanks all for joining in, being a part of the stream for this one tonight. The Lakers pull off a shocking upset over the Celtics, 114-105, the final score. Thanks all for joining in, and enjoy the rest of your Thursday night. The Celtics looking to bounce back on Sunday. Hopefully, they'll have better luck in the next one, taking on the Grizzlies, depleted by injuries. Tough night here for Boston, looking to bounce back on Sunday. Thanks so much, everybody, and have a nice night.